Listen to the Voice of Survival podcast every other Friday, right here on the Journey into Comics Network. JourneyIntoComics.com.
The following is a Journey into Comics Network production.
We're gonna fuck the sodomites in the...
Warning, Podcastrophe imminent. This is Podcastrophe with Dick and Tyler, and we're coming at you with a fistful of heritage on a podcast where anything goes and there are no safe spaces. This is Podcastrophe.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm being flipped off by Tyler. He's back again.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm gonna sit like this the entire show.
I've attempted to do stuff like similar to that.
Yeah, but you're not like me.
I lasted 46 minutes.
You're not like me.
I know you're very tenacious.
Yeah.
How are you? This is episode 46. How are
I
you?
hate you. I want to stomp your spine in half.
You're blocking my shot.
Sorry, Clint. I'll put my arm down for you.
So this is Podcastrophe, episode 46. I'm Dick, your host. I'm joined by my co-host Tyler.
You don't want none of this shit, do we?
We're also joined by a special guest, Mr. Clint Chase. How you doing?
Hello. My first podcast here. Do you actually warn people about that intro? Because it sounds like it blasts your speakers out.
No.
No, you just let it go?
Yeah, let it go.
Okay.
Natural selection, only the strong survive.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's intense. I get it.
Glad to be on here.
I'm glad you're
Glad-
here. We've been
Glad to have you finally on here.
Tyler's been talking about you for a while, talking you
I mean,
up.
this is my first invite.
No.
Is your-
Yeah.
No.
I haven't talked to you since you started SIA.
Yes, you have.
Not in person.
Not in person, because we both live adult lives
With
Happens.
adult things.
and stuff.
I just got 2 dogs.
2 boxers with snackle teeth.
I don't have the children to wrangle, so.
So, tell us about yourself, pal. Let's hear it. I
Well-
want to know about you.
Well, I've never been on a podcast before, so this should be interesting. I do have my own YouTube channel.
Yeah?
I'm used to just right here. Yeah, okay. So I do have my own YouTube channel where I record my adventures. I do a lot of buying of storage units.
Yeah.
I go treasure hunting. I scour thrift stores, and I just find interesting things to sell on the eBay.
You have a very successful eBay business.
I've been doing it for about almost a year now. It's very fun. I enjoy it. It's just a hobby, but sometimes it takes over. If you saw my house, you would see. Yeah, I donate like 90% of crap I get out of these storage units because I just don't have the space for it. And who wants used bowls in their house?
Right.
Silverware. Somebody else could use that.
Do you own guns?
Do I own guns?
Yeah.
I own a BB gun.
Shoot the bulls.
Shoot the bulls. Yeah, I don't.
Damn, Tyler.
I used to own guns, and then I don't own guns.
Shoot the bulls.
That's
That's
a
my
long and
advice.
short story of it. So, yeah, I'm not trusted even with a crossbow. There's a story where I had a crossbow for Christmas.
One of those little hand
One of
crossbows.
those little hand ones that my brother-in-law got me, and I shot my TV out with it.
Oh.
And then I was banned from crossbows and guns by the wife. So
Oh,
it doesn't really hurt me that
this,
much. So
This happened in your adult life.
Oh,
yeah,
You-
like
you got adult banned.
like
not,
2 years ago probably.
You got adult banned and not. I'm a kid and now
No, like
you're,
not-
now you're an adult and you can do it. No, this happened post
Yeah,
adulthood.
I got wife banned. It was even
Oh,
worse than
man.
being,
Yeah,
like,
this
grounded.
fucker texts me like Christmas Day or the day after, and he's like, "Look what I got," and I said, "That's not a good idea." And within like 72 hours, that motherfucker shot his TV out.
Hey, I was just trying to load it in the house and play with it, and then it wasn't exactly my fault.
It says on the box that it's not a toy.
It was slippery, and it got away from me. That's my story. So.
My excuse.
yeah.
Why are you taking so long in the shower? Everything's slippery.
It keeps getting away from me.
Yep.
What are you doing in there? Stuff.
Things.
Things.
I also teach the youth and old.
The
down
youth?
At, Ivy Tech. I teach 2 nights a week, usually robotics and really anything pertaining to energy.
Right on.
I graduated in 2016, and I graduated in December 2016 from Ivy Tech, and I started teaching in January 2017, with not even like 15 days afterward. And I'm still doing that for about 2 years now. It was really awkward when I first started teaching because I graduated and I went back and started teaching the same kids that I was in class with. So they had to listen to me. It was pretty fun. And then most of my students are usually old factory workers.
Okay.
And they don't take me very seriously sometimes until I lay the hammer down. So
Yeah, that's the problem with going to like a community college like Ivy Tech, because you get them all. You get all ages. Like you get the people coming back, and it's like I noticed that a lot when I was there. I was fresh out of high school, so I was still in that like mindset of I got to listen to the teacher.
unless your teacher's me, a 25-year-old dipshit. I just stay like 2 chapters ahead, and it's all good. I teach classes I never even like took.
Oh wow!
So I didn't take robotics. I went for renewable energy, and I did a lot of industrial maintenance classes because back when renewable energy was a thing in Ivy Tech, they didn't have enough classes, so they just mashed 2 things together. So I did a lot of industrial technology, and now I teach a lot of industrial technology, but like stuff like hydraulics and robotics I never took before, and they just threw me into it without me knowing anything about it. It's pretty interesting. So I'm a really good bullshitter, so I can always stay ahead of it. But yeah, it's pretty fun.
They did a similar thing to me. Like, they didn't tell me that the major they put me in. I signed up for one major, they didn't have it, so they're just like, all right, we'll put you over here.
Yeah.
And I didn't find out until like the first semester was over, and I was trying to sign up for my next classes. I'm like, where the fuck's where's my curriculum? Like, what?
They're not very good at that. I did it on my own when I was going through. I never really had an advisor.
Yeah, I didn't go through after my initial like signing up. Like I did everything myself, and that might have been a mistake because then I started picking classes that I didn't pick the classes that I really needed to just get out of the way. I was just like, okay, that looks way better than that class. Oh, nope, fuck math.
Yeah.
Fuck math.
Yeah.
Fuck math.
Yeah, I'm the only one in the room that's currently a college student, and fucking I took a math test last week, the first math test, like legitimate math test that I've taken in almost 10 years. And at the end of that test, I realized that I am retarded.
That's okay.
But it doesn't help when like you're a bright-eyed and bushy-tailed high school student and you get there and you're like, yeah, I'm going to learn. And then the teachers that are supposed to be teaching you and molding our youth don't give a fuck about what they're doing.
Hey.
So then somebody like me that's rebellious is like, if you don't give a fuck, then I'm not going to give a fuck. So like right now, I'm having to learn for the first time shit that I should have learned 10 years ago because I didn't pay attention because the teacher wasn't actually teaching,
Yeah.
And I'm one of the older people in my class. This chair is gonna.
You are struggling with that chair so much.
This chair is gonna fucking kill me by the end of the show.
What classes are you taking in the fall? What's the curriculum like for your thing?
Can I, before you start, can I put out a quick PSA?
Sure.
Folks, for those watching, for those listening, we have a donate button. If you could donate money so we can get a new chair for Tyler, that would be great.
The bottom of your chair is really sharp. It just cut me.
And we also need money for foam protection for Tyler's feet, apparently.
Yeah, because I don't wear shoes a lot. I
I'll get you
hate
some bubble wrap.
Safety concern item.
Yeah, bubble wrap. We need bubble wrap.
Are we gonna have to start becoming like OSHA reportable and shit on Podcastrophe?
No.
Like,
but
on with the chloroform.
So it's like I take 2 classes a week.
I'm just wondering if I'm going to be your teacher one day.
You could be, but I don't.
I teach electrical circuits. That's what I taught last time.
But I don't know. No.
That'd be interesting, and it would be very fun.
Are you gonna be one of those students that does not take him seriously? Is he gonna have to lay the hammer down? What the fuck, Tyler?
Probably because
I'll make you come up front of class, take your pants off.
that's fine. I take my pants off a lot
That's
anyway.
my punishment. Yeah.
Have
That
you had
sounds
to
like
do
a
that?
reward to me.
I got some lawsuits.
All right. But
Skylar says she sat in the chair just fine last week.
yeah, she sat like this with her legs crossed, leaning on the very
I sat
front
like-
edge of the chair.
I sat like this.
Watch, I'm literally just leaning straight back.
You're just too big.
If I got in that chair, that thing would be demolished. Morty, you lost a lot of weight, and what are you now?
I'm like 230, 240.
So I'm like 305. I would fucking destroy that thing.
Yeah, I might actually just like hop over there with you,
I'll make room.
cause this is.
We can make
yeah,
an inferno.
I'm gonna move.
Do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna sit next to my longtime friend.
Okay.
Scoot that bad boy over there. And you hang out. You hang out. I'll man.
You don't have to tell me I can do what I want to do, Blaine.
I'll man the controls over here. We'll be good. We'll have a good time.
Yeah, we know what happens when I try and man the controls.
So I also have a full-time job with Vectron Gas. I work from home, and I kind of just I kind of do whatever I want. Really, I'm one of those guys that just travels the state looking for treasures and working and coming back to Lafayette just to fucking teach. That's the only reason I come back to Lafayette. I actually enjoy driving in Indianapolis better than Lafayette nowadays.
Really? Oh, yeah.
retarded, so yeah. Yeah.
With all the construction and shit that's going on in Lafayette, I honestly feel like it's easier to navigate Indianapolis than it is Lafayette at this point. That's fine. Remember when we were in high school and I would jump in your bed and snuggle with you
Yeah. I
in
remember that.
the early morning hours?
I still think about it every day.
Yeah, you do.
I thought he was gonna jump in bed and snuggle with me the other day.
You don't do that to anybody else. There's a special bond pact in writing.
No,
You can't
instead,
break it.
I thought he was gonna do that. Instead, I hear, "Wake the fuck up!"
And then I said, "Your dick's not hanging out, is it?" And you're like, "Huh? Huh? A poo."
Podfather Nate, he's sending love, dudes.
He's actually Podmaster now.
Oh yeah, he is Podmaster. Nate, please explain that at some point via chat on a podcast. Do it.
Podmaster. Does that mean he's
I don't
like
know.
the dawn of podcasts?
Pod Don.
Pod Don.
I noticed you guys are like part of like a conspiracy of podcasts all put together, trying to take over the world or something like that.
Maybe.
Honestly,
Maybe we're the
One was, like,
Illuminati.
with
maybe
beers
not.
and
You don't
one's
know.
like comic books. And
Like,
one's-
I don't know.
I honestly don't know the
name.
premise of your guys' show other than like pop culture, maybe.
We just the premise of our show specifically, Podcastrophe, is just we fuck off.
Okay.
Yeah.
We fuck off. You can fuck off.
Because somebody asked me that, I'm like, I think it's like pop culture because you guys talk about the movies that come out all the time.
We basically just talk about whatever the hell that we want to talk about. We talk about music
Yeah.
and video games a little bit. We talk about the movie industry and pop culture quite a bit.
He goes on rants about
I go on
whatever.
rants about politics and religion and science. You know, I always try and bring a little bit of sciencey type stuff. You know, we've tried to delve into our own personal philosophies a little bit throughout the course of the time that I've been on the show.
Sounds pretty deep.
I mean, the whole purpose of this show is to, just sit and chat, have a conversation, connect
Okay.
via this medium of just talking.
Because we're just regular people,
Yeah.
and we both. Well, I like to talk more than he does, and you know that. You know I like to talk.
I like to chime.
Yeah.
He likes to chime.
I like to chime.
Chime.
I like to chime and do all this shit.
And you've been doing a lot better job bringing topics, which I'm sure you brought some today.
I got a couple.
Yeah, lay them on us.
Well, the thing that sucks is, most of them only pertain to you.
That's fine. Clint likes to
What?
talk too.
So just to start, Brews with Dudes did their first live podcast the other day. I didn't really watch it. I listened to the show, but I didn't get to watch it.
I've been so busy here lately with being an old college student again and just adulthood, and then I've been working a lot of overtime. I haven't had time to listen to anything.
Yeah.
You know,
It's all right.
Skylar and I barely had time to come over here and attempt to do the live stream that we did last week. And it's just as the summer goes on, I'll have a lot more time in the winter, and I kind of want to do a PSA for Podcastrophe as far as the next year down the road. my class schedule is going to change about every other year. So next year we'll probably go back to Wednesdays for our live streams because I'll probably have class on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is unfortunate because I would like to keep a day locked down. But
yeah, it is what it is.
If people want to hear me talk,
that's okay because we might have a different audience on a different day. Like
Right.
we might be getting different people besides Jennifer today.
Ooh, a new audience.
Yeah, I mean, we already have a new audience because you're here because you shared it.
Mm-hmm.
So we got new people coming in.
Oh, nice.
But
all my friends on the Facebook world.
yeah, so changing days, there are different people available different days.
Right.
So then, which is another thing, we're gonna try to stream and do more shows more often because, like I said, you can hit different audiences, you can hit different people on different days.
well, and you and I have talked about doing a strictly music-based version of our show. That's obviously more up your alley.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of music, but I'm pretty musically retarded.
Do 2 podcasts.
We went to
Ooh.
Sweetwater this past weekend.
Yeah, that was one of my topics.
Had a really good trip. We might as well just break into that.
Yeah,
one.
go for it.
So Blaine and myself and former guest and landlord Joe, we went to Sweetwater this past Sunday. Had a nice trip up to Fort Wayne. Traffic wasn't really bad. We didn't really have any issues going up or coming back. I was a little bit disappointed with Sweetwater display, I guess.
Yeah.
The amount of stuff that they have available to you is no one compares. But when you want to look at something and actually, something that's tactile, like, oh, I like this shock mount, or, man, so I don't know if anyone listening can tell, but I recently upgraded to a Rode Procaster.
Yeah.
It is my own upgrade to the microphone that I used to use. It's comparable to the mic that Clint's using right now and the mic that Blaine's using right now.
Hold on, you gotta talk about your new cord too.
That's not new. I've been using that forever.
Oh, okay.
Roughly since December.
It is yellow.
But so I have this weird OCDC thing where I can't, and I know I said OCDC like an idiot.
It's a good band. I heard.
I'm really tired.
Knock off.
Son, Clint told me that my skin was orange earlier. I don't really know how I feel about that.
I see you got. Are you Donald Trump's son?
Yeah, fuck off.
Grandson, I should say.
I'd like to nail one of his daughters. But anyway,
All right.
so
I don't think I've ever seen his daughter.
oh, they're hot. Some of them are hot. But so I have this weird thing where I have to find my own version of whatever material thing that everybody else has, but it can't be the same thing that everybody else has. That's why Blaine bought that microphone and I bought this microphone, because if he would have bought this microphone, I would have bought that microphone, because I couldn't have the same one as him. And
I'm not gonna lie, I love the sound of my microphone more, but I love the look of yours more.
Mine is definitely prettier.
That is a sexy microphone.
Yes, and it's Australian, so
I like this one.
I love that microphone.
that microphone actually looks like your penis.
The color's off a little bit.
Just like a tad. But anyway, so I've tried to upgrade my audio quality. I kind of lost my train of thought because I got interrupted so many times.
You said something like you like your own things, like you don't want my shoes. Right?
Yeah, I couldn't buy the same pair of shoes that you have.
Even though they're the best shoes ever made.
That's,
I'm like this old man that I go down and when I visit South Carolina, I buy the same shoes every year for the past 3 years. I'll go buy 2 pairs, and I never switch. I have 8 pairs of these in my house.
you gotta find what you
I
like.
became that old guy that just I like what I like, and I don't try new shoes on. I was like, I like these ones.
I'm the same way with Nike free runs. That if I buy tennis shoes now, I only buy Nike free runs.
damn,
Or
I'm
if I'm not buying Nike free runs, I buy classic Vans. Either the checkered slip-on variety or the actual original Van skate shoe.
Like when you go skating after.
No, I don't
work?
skate, but the shoes are
Oh.
comfortable, and I have really wide feet.
So do
So,
I. That's why I like these.
but yeah, I don't really remember why
Even on Monster Hunter, you won't even have the same armor as me. You won't even let your cat on
No,
Monster
no,
Hunter
no,
have the same armor.
Yeah, it's just it's
You won't use the same weapon.
It's one of my things. I have to be And it's not even like I have to be unique or different. It's just I have to go my own path. I have to be a different gay.
Even if it would be like more more better.
Yes.
More betterer to, like say in the case of Monster Hunter, to be using, like if we both had the Wyvern Ignition Blade, which is super high output damage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I'm talking about Monster Hunter, but
I never played it.
But anyway,
I feel out of the loop.
It's just my OCD. Or I fucking said it again. God, I'm
band.
retarded.
Good band.
It's just my OCD thing. I have to, even if it's more difficult, like tools. I won't have the same tools as anybody
What if
else.
I have Fluke?
That's different. That's a
I
specialized thing.
I claimed it. Fluke's mine.
Then I'll buy Klein stuff.
Nope, claim that one too.
All right. Then I'll go buy Walmart Black & Decker stuff.
Yeah, you can have that.
And I'll make it work. I just got to forge my own path. But I remember the point of this whole conversation now is we went to Sweetwater.
Yeah.
And
Wait, what is Sweetwater?
it's like Guitar Center, but better.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's the.
It's not
I
a
think
chain.
I think
Like-
that's the best. Well, it is a chain.
That's the only
when you
one.
say Sweet-
Really? Is it the
That's
only
the
one?
only one.
I thought they had like 3 locations.
I mean,
thought
they
it was
might
like-
have
I
warehouses.
think it was like a
but-
festival or something, like Sweetwater. It sounds like a festival.
Well, they have a festival every year. It's called Gear Fest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you went to the store Sweetwater?
Mhm.
Yep.
Indianapolis?
No, it's in Fort Wayne.
Oh, okay.
It's like Guitar Center, but it's better. It's considerably better.
It's a store, a recording studio, an
Music
institution.
Academy.
Yeah, music academy. They hold. It's got a giant food court. Like
I mean, that makes it better than Guitar Center right there.
Yeah.
it has putt
As long as they have pizza.
Yeah, they have fucking putt
they have
there.
putt and skee ball, and a
What?
giant slide.
Is it like a Cabela's then?
It's like the size of Cabela's.
Yeah, it's huge. It's fucking huge.
They should build in
But
Lafayette.
so I was a little bit disappointed with what I could actually look at and experience. They had everything imaginable that I could have wanted to purchase. But like some of the stuff that I was interested in purchasing, I couldn't look at because they didn't have it out. And you would think, as reputable as a business as they are, and how they advertise and everything, that they would basically have everything and anything that I could want to look at. You know? So I was a little bit disappointed with that, and I got salesmaned a couple times that kind of pissed me off.
Yeah, that one guy
I just
was
had
a
my
douche.
mother-in-law text me, said, well, I'm watching you nerd it up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nerd it up, yeah.
Who's that? Is that Melissa?
Yes.
Yeah. I can't read that from here, though.
I got
I
it
got my
under
glasses
control.
on. I had my glasses. I got new glasses earlier this year, and I had them for 3 weeks. My dog tore them up. Never got any new ones. And I'm too old and stubborn to get new ones. But they were like $400, so...
That's fair.
Yeah, I haven't went back and like sucked it up and got new ones. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna get mine fixed next spring.
You and me and Taylor have the same bad eyesight. We have like the when we was in our dad's basement with that heater, we both have one eye and one side is bad because of that heater. Remember all those days we played video games and we just sat there and took that heater right in the eye? The old heater eyes, what we call it. We both have like one bad eye. I have like a 20/20 eye and a bad eye, and he does too.
Is this
The
a
whole-
thing? Can you confirm?
This is legitimately a thing.
I mean, I think they call it astigmatism, but we call it old heater eye.
It is astigmatism. But
Episode title.
But old heater eye is
Old
legitimately
heater
a
eye.
thing.
You looking at my heater eye?
So anyway, the mission was accomplished. We went up. The thing that we went up there to get, we got. Joe got a new amp. Is he happy with that?
He's very happy with it. I
Good.
think he was just playing it a little bit ago. He plugged the headphones in though. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah. But so yeah, we had a good trip. I'm really glad that I finally got to go up there because now I know that if I need something in a pinch, I know that I can trust that place because they have everything imaginable. And some of the employees that I dealt with there weren't, incompetent. Like the one salesman that all 3 of us had a bad experience with was a douche, but there was a couple guys that came up and talked to me when we were all kind of doing our own thing, and they were all really helpful. They They were glad to have a conversation and kind of feel, kind of what I was looking for out. And, I had a great experience. And then we went to Mad Anthony Brewing Company and
we
had a
did.
fucking dynamite lunch.
Yes. That burger I had was great.
Yeah,
When I finally got it.
It looked fantastic.
You guys weren't too happy with your food, I thought.
No. I liked the food. Joe and I were a little bit disappointed with the just overall quality of the beef that we were eating because it was very underseasoned. So, like, I got a Frisco melt, which is a very simple sandwich.
Yeah.
The sandwich was great. The beef itself, and that's part of the reason why I like a lot thinner of a hamburger patty than a thick one, because with a thinner hamburger patty, you need a third of the amount of seasoning, and if you go heavy on the seasoning like you should with ground beef anyway, you'll actually taste the seasoning.
Those bastards.
Big, thick ground beef patties just taste like eating construction paper.
Depends where your beef's from.
No,
Yeah.
it really doesn't.
Like, homegrown beef's way better than just, like, packaged beef from, like, the store.
Scientifically, that is false. It is
I'll eat it
actually
raw.
no different.
I'll eat it raw.
Yeah, and then you'll get E. coli and botulism and die.
I really
Okay, I
like this
enjoyed
because
myself.
he literally challenges everything you say, and then you retort, and he continues to challenge. So I just sit back and, like, let's see where this goes.
Yeah, this has been going
Let's
on
see
since
how far this
2006. So,
Ooh, 2006. When was that?
our freshman year in high school,
Yeah.
that was my first experience of you.
I
So,
think when you got on this couch, by the way, it started heating up. Like, it's like 105 right now. According to my internal temperature.
God, I hate you.
I wish I had these on right now.
I told you, aren't these great shorts? $16 at Walmart.
But what if I told you I bought them first?
We're all wearing, like, khaki shorts.
Yeah, but I'm wearing the best shorts.
Yeah, these are pretty good shorts.
Yeah, but yours aren't cargo, so
Yeah.
they are inferior.
No, they're
You can't
not.
hold. You
This
can't
is
hold as
like
much
a-
stuff.
Okay, I don't need to hold as much
You
stuff.
can't hold as much stuff.
You don't have as much airflow as I do because
I don't
these
need
all
it.
have. Yeah, you do.
I don't need it.
I fucking do right now.
I don't sweat.
I need that airflow.
Well, that means you're an
I
inferior
feel-
being.
I think I have some like droplets
Yeah.
going on.
You can't process your body temperature efficiently.
I sure do. All right.
So you'll die.
I'm maintaining a normal.
You'll die before I do.
No.
Yeah, because I sweat and you don't.
Wrong.
Yes.
Wrong.
No.
But no, this
False.
This
No,
is my,
you.
This is my signature look I'm going for like the rest of my life.
The golfer.
Black, and khaki, and then black. Like if you
Double
go on my,
black, 'cause
If
you
you
got
go on
black
my
sock on.
my YouTube channel, when I went on Fiverr.com to have a guy make my custom logo, I told him to put this exact outfit on my character,
And he didn't.
and he did. So that's my logo now, and my
Isn't your logo on your pop socket?
I changed it.
Oh, I was gonna say I thought it was all colored up.
Where did you go?
Fiverr.com.
Fiverr.com.
Yeah, Fiverr. It's like $5, and they make you like a logo like this.
Oh my god.
And then I had it changed a few times. I think it's a guy. He's actually a gay guy from France. His name was Stefan. And he called me
Sounds
baby
pretty.
a lot and stuff. I just took the abuse.
He called you what?
Baby
All right.
and honey. When he wrote me back.
Oh, so this is all text.
Yeah, I have it in archives.
Did you ever get dick pics?
No, he just made me my damn logo.
Did you send him dick pics?
I didn't think I needed to get to him. Be able
Did
to
you do
make
it
the
just out
logo.
of courtesy?
I sent him like a face shot of me, so
Okay.
like he gets like, and then what I wanted on the face.
And he didn't ask
but
you
no
for like
dicks,
a profile,
no.
like a body profile.
A 5. The face. Is that
Okay.
what you're saying?
No. I'm
I could
saying
go
like,
on. I could profile myself.
like you from the profile. Like that means like you standing.
I don't know. It's just like a generic. Like you can just tell it's like a generic guy body.
It's just regular gay.
It's
It's a regular gay. Anyway, so I feel like this story is pertinent because Clint is on here finally.
Yeah.
In 2006, when I met Clint, I was very, very mean to him.
yeah.
I bullied Clint.
I didn't take the shit though.
Yeah, you did. You never
Fuck, no,
said
I
it.
don't.
You
No,
never fucking
no,
said a word.
Nope.
You never said a fucking word. You just took it.
So this is like our friendship.
A little bit, but
Were you dick to
Not
him
as
too?
mean.
I actually liked him more than I liked you when I first met him.
Were you liked me, but you're a dick to me?
I didn't say I liked you. I said I liked you more than him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he thought I was a like insufferable
Douchebag.
douchebag.
Yeah.
That's okay.
When I met you for the first time, I just thought you weren't good enough for me to be around.
Wow. Wow, that's so judgmental.
That's how I was, though, back then. I was like that towards everybody because...
Back then, that was like 6 months ago. When did you meet him? At SAA?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about you.
Okay, well, you just did the same thing to him?
No, he was an insufferable douchebag
All the
because
times we've met.
I
Okay.
had met him previous to Subaru.
Okay.
And I don't even remember.
Yeah, because we were all fucked up.
I wasn't.
You were fucked up.
I didn't drink until I was 22.
You were fucked up.
Because if we were at Brownie's parties, then I didn't drink.
You were fucked up. At least you act like you were fucked up.
That was just me.
I think
Like,
we were in the same class as B2K in that automotive class. No, that's Taylor.
No. I was in your automotive class.
Yeah, I don't think Taylor.
But that was later. That was like that was our sophomore year in high school.
Oh, okay.
I had met you mutually through like Tyler Overmeyer and most of the people that ended up being in our friend group later in high school. But I was a fucking dickhead. Like,
Yeah.
I made fun of you to your face.
I didn't take it. I didn't take the shit.
Yeah, you did.
Didn't
You
take-
fucking took it all.
Didn't take the piss. What they say.
You just fucking
didn't take
stood
the
there and
piss.
took it. And I still, to this day, feel bad because...
Well, good. You owe me a friendship?
Yeah, I have that.
Yeah, okay.
I've given you that for almost
Extra,
10 years now.
Extra.
Skylar
say
says
Coke,
back then.
Fuck off. I pay your bills. You watch your mouth, woman.
Whoa.
Make us fish!
Make my fish! But, no, like, it just goes to show, like, we as people really do change, and everything that someone has going on at a certain point in their life doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to make them stay that person for the rest of their lives, because I was a fucking dickbag. Like, I get why nobody wanted to fucking be around me, because I was fucking mean to everyone. He was nice to me, and I was a fucking dickhead to him.
I'm nice to everyone.
and now
That's
he's-
my downfall, really.
And now he's one of the few people that I consider family.
Bam.
Bam.
That's fucking bro. That's one of the original bros. I
Original.
have a core fucking...
Sorry, man. We're original.
Yeah.
But are you Eskimo brothers?
No.
What
Are you
up?
guys Eskimo brothers?
Yeah, we
Yes.
are.
I don't envy you.
I honestly, with the girl, no. I don't blame you.
Nope.
I don't envy you.
But, like, Clint and then my friend Andy, who I can't ever get on the show because of life, that is the core group of bros.
I'm glad in your core group.
That's why you were co-best man in my wedding.
Just co, though.
I couldn't pick between you and Andy because you guys are both
I'll
so
take
important.
it.
You guys are both so important to my life.
I'll take the co.
I never thought of doing a co-best manship.
You can't because I did it.
I'm not going to.
I did.
I have a clear choice. So,
I was just a groomsman in your wedding.
ooh.
Yeah, it was my brother's my co. I could have had a trifecta.
Yeah,
of
you could have.
best men, but that's kind of ridiculous.
Not really.
but that's
It's your wedding,
That's
man.
just over the top.
You do whatever
Yeah.
you want for your wedding.
We go past 2, it's like, whoa, man.
All right, you're getting a little
What kind of
overzealous
fucking- Who the
there.
fuck is this guy up here, the groom? What the hell? You think he's gonna have 3 best men? I'm leaving.
You had Brandon Spro as a fucking groomsman.
He didn't do shit, so
Except being a winner.
I haven't talked to that guy in like ever since my wedding, probably actually.
That
haven't talked to
sounds
him
like you
since
have a
then.
reason.
It's really annoying.
He actually did some stuff.
He didn't
that,
do shit.
He actually did some stuff to Tyler Bailey that I'm not pretty proud of. So
Did you butt fuck him?
no, I don't talk about that in the show, but
Alright.
Butt fucking. We talk about butt fucking.
We talk
all
about
the time.
butt fucking on this show.
all the time. Like you can talk
maybe
about
he did
that.
butt fuck him. So and the black part is the butthole.
The black of his bowl.
See, I'm already referencing Shaw. What the hell his name
Shaw.
is? Shaw.
Henry Bankshaft.
For those listening,
Maybe I like to say Shaw, like CH is a different saying for me.
Because you just want to be different than me?
Yeah.
That's fair.
for those listening, we had Clint watch Shaw before we started recording the audio show.
I was enlightened
Yes.
in one way or another. I don't.
Do you feel like Chaw is now like one of the essential foundations and tenets of
think-
your life moving forward?
I think your main goal as a podcast should be getting big enough to have Shaw as a guest.
We could have fucking Henry Bankshaft as a
That
guest.
really should be your guys' main goal, like in the next 5 years, to be big enough to have Henry Bankshaft.
The bad thing
I'm
is,
setting the goal for you right now. I don't care if it's personal. That's your goal. You should put it on the wall right there. Get a damn whiteboard and put it on
put it
there.
right up here, like right in between the fucking.
I just
acoustic
guarantee
foam.
you, if you see it every day, you're gonna go for it. You will not meet your goals if they're not measured. Ooh. Just fucking. Just
You had
threw
a
out-
ooh.
I just threw out some professor shit on you. Okay. I was gonna say something cool, but I lost it.
That's the story of my life, so I totally understand.
Oh, that's like the epitome of my life.
Yeah, you are pretty pathetic.
I think cool things, and then I say words, and then
What I really meant to say is what is measured is improved. Yeah, that's what I really meant to say. If you don't measure anything, you're never gonna improve it.
Yeah.
Because you won't.
I wish
measure
I
it.
could say that about my dick.
I do that every day. It doesn't work either.
It doesn't
so
work.
I jam a fucking wooden ruler and no work.
Is it like one of the metal edged ones? So it cuts into you a little bit, so it makes you like.
No, because I'd probably have it like gangrene down there. Especially right now, it's pretty swamp.
This is why you need some
I'm
of
pretty
these shorts,
sure
bro.
you have like heating wires going through this futon right now, and you guys just like, yeah, sit in the futon. Like you guys click the button over there where it's like heat.
It's the casting futon. We gotta keep it warm.
I'm pretty comfortable over here.
If you felt my back right now, you would come out like slimy. Feel that?
Good God!
I'm ruining this couch.
You're adding character to that couch.
Your mark will be left forever.
I even got like an undershirt on, like one of those Nike ones, and it's like seeping through. So
I think that's the futon Richard bought when he moved in here, before he got his bed.
So there's probably some stuff on it.
There's semen all over this.
Glad I
There's
have my
semen
outer
all over
layer.
this house.
Yeah.
Like, just to be fair.
So I shouldn't think of black light in here.
Probably
Semen
not.
And,
It'd
semen
probably be
and
over that picture
dog.
right there.
I would glow.
What is
like
that?
a-
Is that you in that picture?
No.
That is
That's
the
Joe.
landlord.
Oh.
That is the
Why
master.
is your landlord's picture?
That is
here?
the master of the home.
It blocks the sun.
Honestly,
Why'd you
it
choose
was
that
just
picture?
here.
It's
It
been-
was up
It was
here.
just here.
It's been staring at me this entire time.
We have not been
I wasn't
touch-
gonna
I've
say
not
anything
touched
about
any
it
of
because
this.
they can't see it. And they think I'm a liar. But that fucking thing is. What is that? Who is that again?
That's Yogi Bear.
It's
you
Yogi
tard.
Bear. He's staring to my soul. And has a little child with him. I can only see I can only see half the head of the
That
little
little
child.
child is Joe.
You don't have a soul. Frank stole it.
No, I got it back.
You didn't.
You don't know what happened when he was in the shower.
You,
Whoa.
Did I send you the picture?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Fuck.
Me and Frank are best friends.
I'm sorry.
What? Fuck you. Me and Frank are cool.
You're the only person that likes that dog. Besides
That's
my
right. I'm friends with everybody, even like
Pugs are
cataract
abominations.
dogs.
Pugs are abominations.
I love Frank. He's awesome.
They were bred for royal bullshit.
Yes.
Then why do you have one?
It's not mine. It's
I
my
love,
wife's.
I love Frank.
You can have him,
I don't want him.
but you love him.
He'll get raped in my house.
Those things were bred to be like royal protectors, right? Like
No.
to sit on the lap of the king.
Yeah.
No.
So they were
What?
bred. They were bred to sit on the lap
And
of the
they're
emperor.
aggressive and yap.
They're aggressive watchdogs. So if someone threatening or suspicious, yada
Bad
yada,
Frank can't see.
they were. They were. That doesn't stop him from barking at shit.
Yeah, that's true. He barks at me even though we're friends.
Are you gonna drink that?
You want it? Dude,
Yeah,
it's not like my. I don't know.
that's fine. Just give it
It's
to
like
me.
very bitter.
Yeah, it's beer.
That's like a super bitter beer. Like,
Skylar says Frank misses you, Clint.
oh, we had a bonding moment. I got pictures and everything of him.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you can have him.
I don't think Skylar's gonna allow that. So
Skylar, it's up to you.
I'm pretty sure Wanda would rickroll him as soon as he gets home.
Make this man happy. Give him Frank.
don't
Make
want-
Tyler
I
even
don't want-
happier.
Frank. Frank's cool in like doses. Like I come see him every once in a while. But I couldn't live with Frank.
That's how I feel about my landlord.
That's how I feel about everyone. That's how I feel about
Wait, like,
people.
does your landlord live here?
Yeah. You met
Oh.
him when we walked in the door.
I think of like a landlord like not living in the house that's
Oh yeah, we
rent
just
it.
moved in.
This is like a halfway house.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and I get to work with my landlord too.
And he makes you stare at Yogi Bear.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
we're not staring at it. You are.
We chose to
I
leave
can't
that
not
there.
look at it.
We chose to leave that there. It adds character to the
yeah,
room.
he tried to take it down, and we made him leave it up there.
Jeez. I don't. Yeah. I can't look up there anymore.
We'll just look at
I'm
the
gonna be like-
live stream.
You can look at Quail Man
I've
Quail
saw
Dog
that.
and Kronk.
Yeah, I've seen
Or
those. Guys.
pork chop.
Pork chop is a good dog.
It's Quail Dog.
That's a good dog.
Pork chop.
That is Quail Dog.
That's pork chop.
It's Quail. It's Pork Chop dressed as Quail Dog.
It's pork chop with a fucking belt on his head.
Quail Dog. He has
Pork
a name.
chop.
I got the pop vinyls for Quail Man, Doug, Quail Man, and Pork Chop.
What
Quail
would you
Dog.
do if I stood up and I said, "This is pork chop," and then I ripped his head off?
I'd probably just buy another one.
That's fair.
That's
I can go to Hot Topic and just buy another one.
What if I
pretty
went to
passive.
Hot Topic like the day that you were going to Hot Topic
Just
and
bought
I
them all.
bought them all?
Then you went to a lot of effort to do some awesome shit.
Yeah.
Like I would respect that, honestly.
That's the kind of quest I would do.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it
that's
is.
that's respectable.
Like that time you sent me like a 700 count box of Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, that was. Pretty
That was
awesome.
impressive. I was impressed by that. That was like goddamn. Because he would send me a Snapchat of him eating a goddamn Pop-Tart for 3 video snaps in a row.
Yep.
And
Sometimes 5.
It would
Yeah.
take for I switched to Sprint, and Sprint just fucking blows.
Yeah, I
It
told you
does.
not to switch to Sprint.
And it just fucking so in the factory, it's just terrible signal. So like
yeah, you're there to work, not play on your phone.
my
Oh.
but on my breaks,
Relax.
They don't have reliable Wi-Fi.
no.
Fuck
Even
SA.
even where there is Wi-Fi, it's not reliable.
God,
It always worked for me.
It worked for me for a little bit, then it stopped working.
they don't give Wi-Fi to the employees. What kind of workplace is that?
Japan.
Japan.
Back spasm.
But yeah, Sprint's terrible. I would never recommend it. I had it when I was like 18. It was actually Virgin Mobile. But it made sense.
We're going to switch probably to Verizon.
I've had
And-
T-Mobile since 2010.
Oh, so we all had different carriers here. I have AT&T.
I had AT&T, but I wanted to get on my own plan. I was on my former roommate's plan.
Ooh.
And I also AT&T was just sucking ass total like at the time. So I wanted a new phone, a new carrier, and my own plan. So
You got all three.
yeah, and my girlfriend, she was on Sprint.
And you got regret.
yeah.
Oh.
My girlfriend was on Sprint, and she said, "Yeah, I have no issues."
Yeah,
Everybody was telling me Sprint fucking sucks. She's like, "I have no issues." Well, guess what? I have issues.
You thought wrong!
I have issues nonstop. Cool, I got unlimited data.
So do I.
And I can, I know everybody has unlimited data now. Like, that's
like
not even a
you're
big
trying
thing.
to say like a trait of your carrier. I'm like, yeah, I do too. I'm
But,
sure
like-
you do too, right?
I've had unlimited data since 2011.
Sprint
And
has
I've
the
never had to
iPhone.
pay extra for it.
The only
that's
thing
pretty sweet.
Sprint has is the iPhone Forever plan.
Oh.
So I can trade in my iPhone and get a new iPhone every year.
I'm materialistic and
Yeah, I like to get-
buy iPhone.
That's not why I like iPhones. It's basic and I like it. I don't need all the extra bullshit.
I make calls and texts and watch porn on my phone and it works just fine.
Actually, so I make every video on my YouTube on this phone, right here. And I was actually, I went through and like looked at cameras, and seriously, the cameras that I could buy, why would I do it when my phone can take better video? Mm-hmm. Maybe the audio is a little bit off, but seriously, my phone, this is the S9 Plus, it takes better, like it's in a $400 camera. This will take better video and audio and pictures. It's kind of freaking nuts. That's the only reason I upgraded this phone. It's insane, man. Your freaking phone can take better video than a freaking $400 camera.
We'll go even farther. Our phones are now more powerful, and have been for a long time, than the computer systems that put fucking men on the moon.
Oh yeah, by a lot.
By a lot.
Like this has 8 gigs of RAM,
Yeah, I've
which
got the
my
S8
desktop
Plus.
has 8 gigs of RAM. I just built. I went cheap out on 8 gigs of RAM, but like that's insane for 8 gigs of RAM.
What we got
I went on a
popping in the
tangent. I'm
comments.
sorry.
This is Tangent City. It's okay.
Yeah.
Technology, it's changing. I saw this video on the way here about Generation Z versus Generation Millennial, whatever you call us.
I thought they were calling it Generation Y.
Or I. They can call it Generation I too.
What the fuck?
How their attention spans are a lot lower, but they also grew up in the social media.
Oh my god, we were
age.
talking about this the other day at work. How like all three of us grew up. We know what a fucking VHS tape is.
Yeah.
Like we were there for the transition from fucking VHS to DVD and DVD to Blu-ray.
Yeah, we were also there when they invented IMing.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just insane that somebody grew up with like Facebook.
We're in
Messenger
this in
already
between.
there.
Our generation is in this in between.
Mm-hmm.
Like we got to experience both, and we are very adept at both. Like we can handle not having technology.
But they also said that the new generation is a lot more financially stable than us, just because there's not as many going to college as we did back in the day, and racking up like
because they know
$100,000
it's fucking useless,
and they know it's like they know they can get information somewhere else that's probably free. It's
Exactly.
insane. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we fucked up.
We did.
Yeah. Well, I didn't go to college that long. I did my 2 years.
Honestly, though, like my attention span since I've been more heavily using my phone, total shit. You know, Miranda knows.
Oh, mine is too.
Yeah, because you're on your phone constantly.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't.
I was just telling Todd on the way here, I can barely even play a 2-hour board game anymore, let alone like an 8-hour D&D session.
Yeah, it's an addiction, and like I have to know what's going on in the Facebook world, Snapchat world.
Yeah, I don't have to.
But I do, and it's a problem. So like, and
choice.
it's a choice and a problem. I can.
Are you saying my addiction is not a disease?
Yes, I am.
Oh, I'm not saying it's this. This
not a
specifically
disease.
is not a disease. However,
Got you.
so there have been times where I've just been like, I'm just gonna put like at work, I'll put my phone on airplane mode all day, except for breaks.
Right.
And in those times, whether I'm talking to somebody or not, I notice like my focus just gets out of this world.
You know what's
and I'm
fucked
good,
up?
and I accomplish shit.
You know what's fucked up about that, though, too? Part of it is, you know that every hour and a half to 2.5 hours, you have 5 to 10 minutes to dick around on your phone. And obviously you're dicking around on your phone while you're working, too, because that's what you do. But, like, I'm at a job now where I can be on my phone as much as I want. My foreman's standing in front of me, I can be on my phone.
Yeah.
Doing whatever I want.
I could take it a step further. I work from home and I don't see my boss for months at a time, and I just really as long as I get my work done, I really just do whatever the hell I want.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so hard to be focused to the point where I'm doing actual work and not just doing whatever I want.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I have so much time to do all my other things, because it's just insane. I love it though. I would never trade it.
That is one thing I'm like, that is one of my fears. So if I were to quit SIA and do this full time and actually
It's
make
hard.
a living of it, I would actually be afraid of fucking off too much.
I do. Ask my wife. She'll come home and I'll be like playing a game. She's like, we've been doing all day, working, not playing this game.
But think about it, though. If you quit SIA to do that full time, then I'm also going to do the same thing, because this isn't this without you and I together.
Yeah.
So I'm your accountability partner.
just
I'm
go
the
out in the
only one
field.
that
There you
fucking
go.
holds you accountable.
But if I say I didn't have, I mean, you would still be part of it, but say like I was the only person that just did this full time.
Yeah.
I would actually be very afraid to do anything like that without a steady job.
Yeah.
I don't think I could ever quit my job to do I make a lot of, I don't want to boast, but I do make a lot of money doing my storage units and stuff. But I couldn't imagine paying, just starting out, like, just to have insurance nowadays without a full-time job is like $600 to $700 a month to pay for your own insurance. And that makes it virtually impossible to like work for yourself.
Yeah.
Unless you're really, really hustling at it nowadays.
Yeah, I always swore up and down like the only way I would quit SIA to do this is if I could make like $80,000 a year doing this.
And yeah,
And that's more than I would make topped out.
and that would like translate to actually like 40,000 in actual profit, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's insane.
Like
But what I was going to say was, I have the freedom to be on my phone whenever I want all day long, and I'm never on my phone.
Yeah, because you have the freedom to.
So-
It's almost like.
Why don't you text me back? I'm
Shit.
I'm just fucking with
Oh,
you.
I do fucking text you back, you cocksucker.
Why don't you text me back? I'm just kidding.
But no, I get what you're saying though. You have the freedom to, so you don't feel so needed to do it.
But even when I was at
Yeah, you're
Subaru, I was
right.
never on my phone.
Like, there are moments and times when I just don't want to be on my phone, and I don't need to be on my phone, and I want to get away from it. But
I'll tell you for a fact, and I'm sure Skylar's comment right there is talking about how much I'm on my phone.
it says Tyler has to know what's going on in the YouTube world.
I have a problem with YouTube because YouTube is that free source of information that Clint was alluding
Yes.
to a little bit ago for me. So when I get home in the evenings, I'm looking
Watching
up.
my videos.
Well, yeah, not just your videos, but I'm watching.
Oh, you gotta link it in your description too on here, right?
Yeah, we can put it in the the
Oh yeah,
all the
Give me all the
descriptions.
subscribers.
we like to plug everything.
Actually, it's pretty insane. This last week, I had a video that went from like 500 views to it's that 15 or 16,000
Damn.
in less than a week. It's trending right now, and it's kind of weird. And then I didn't have a lot of subscribers because I'm fairly new, but I got like 200 or 300 subscribers just from that one video. It's pretty insane. I never knew, like, I don't know how long it'll last like that, but I'm used to having like 500 views on a video or something like that. So it's pretty fun.
Now I can't remember. Does YouTube have like tools for you to like boost that?
There's a lot of tools that they have.
like for you to pay and boost that shit, and
I don't think
get
so.
some more because I know that's how Facebook is. But
I don't think you can pay your way up to the top like that. I knew Facebook can just it's like based on the demographic. You can pay for a certain amount of radius area or something like that.
And that's what we've been doing.
Oh yeah.
But Facebook also gives us a lot of free money.
yeah, it's
Really?
weird. Like
They want you to be a forever advertiser. Mm-hmm. I want to be I can't believe Facebook has fucking advertising in their videos now.
yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah, it pisses me
That
off.
pisses
And it's
me off.
mid-video. It's not the beginning.
No,
it's
yeah.
just like
That
you
just happened recently.
At least they warn you.
And
And
it's-
it's starting soon.
and it's
And that's-
but it's also random. So you'll just be watching, and it's just like, but once it's done, it's done.
Yeah,
it's not
that's-
like they add multiple.
I'm just going on the next video. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not going to watch your stupid ad. I have YouTube Red, which sounds like the porn website, but it's actually like
Yeah, I
the
get you.
premium.
I know what it
which
is.
I don't have any damn advertising when I watch YouTube videos. I watch a lot, so I actually recommend it. It's like $10 a month, and you get all these extra TV shows like a Netflix
And
account.
you know that the YouTube Red actually supports the other creators that YouTube pays.
Yeah.
Unlike regular YouTube, where people could have ad blockers, and then because people get paid based off the ads.
I actually
sometimes.
got to the point now, since this last video went like crazy, that I can do ads on my videos, but I'm not going to. It just seems stupid for me. I don't have that many views and subscribers, so I'm not really trying to make revenue off of it at this point. Maybe later on. But
What I was getting to about YouTube, like, I get home from work and then it's like, okay, I have, say, 5 hours of time, so I'm multitasking. I'm cooking dinner, and while I'm cooking dinner, I'm listening to Neil deGrasse Tyson talk about this new science hypothesis, and I'm listening to car maintenance videos. Like, this is something that I may have to deal with in the future. This is a reputable business that I can lean on if I need to maybe reach out and get some advice, yada yada. So, like, and I've done this for the last couple years. I wake up every day, and my goal for that entire day is to learn at least one new thing. Not learn how to do one thing that I know already better. It's to learn one new thing, and that's why
it's a good goal to have.
that's why I lean on YouTube so much, because there is now obviously you have to wade through all the bullshit, but there is such a wealth of information in YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just YouTubers getting fucking likes and views and
Yeah.
and no offense to you obviously, but because I want you to succeed as much as I want us to succeed.
I don't really actually teach much on my YouTube. I just film my adventures of fucking off. Really.
Well, either way, I mean that's no different than what we're doing right now. But there's so much untapped potential in YouTube. People don't utilize it the way that they should.
Minecraft
videos.
That's the number one video on Facebook or YouTube. Like the number one genre is Minecraft videos. I don't know if you know this or not. It's a little tidbit.
It's part of the reason. Oh,
I'm gonna start playing Minecraft and just recording myself.
Total Miner. Make Total Miner popular.
Oh my god, dude! I remember playing Total Miner back in the day, back before Minecraft was in. My brother Robert was like telling me last night how he's like, you know, I used to play Minecraft back before it was like an alpha stage. I'm like, are you telling me you're a Minecraft hipster? He's like, no. I'm like, you're a Minecraft hipster, aren't you?
Remember when we played 7 Days to Die?
Dude, I play that game still.
You don't ever invite me.
I play with my brother, really.
You
just
don't ever.
Like we just do local play.
You don't ever invite me.
You're never on Xbox, dude.
Yeah, I am.
No, I've never seen you on there. Like,
fuck off! I don't have it on Xbox anyway. I have it on PlayStation.
Okay.
Where we played it.
We just played it local.
Actually,
no, we were playing on PS4, and he doesn't have PSN online.
Where we built the.
I don't have it on Xbox.
The Perch.
Yeah, the Perch is good.
Perch.
We spent a lot of time in that.
We spent a lot of time in the Perch.
Too much time. I spent a lot of time playing video games that I'm not proud of, but I did never touch Minecraft though. Like I never. Really
Minecraft sucks compared to Total Miner.
Never touched it.
I probably couldn't even get into it right now.
Total Miner was cool. Minecraft blows dick. Except when I was playing Minecraft, I had a Banjo-Kazooie skin for my character. That was pretty cool. I was Banjo.
Fuck
you know, with the backpack and everything.
Fuck you.
Fuck off.
I did put Gruntilda's Lair as part of like a background noise on one of my videos recently.
Yeah.
Remember the Gruntilda's Lair?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good background music.
Yeah. You gonna get some?
You
gonna get fucking copyright infringement on that?
No. So what I use on my YouTube videos, I use like gaming music. Like I have a bunch of Earthbound music I use all the time. Mega Man X from the Super Nintendo I use a lot. Banjo-Kazooie music. It's like I don't want the like lame ass like free YouTube.
The royalty free stuff.
Yeah, that stuff's really lame. So I use like. I want somebody to listen to it, like, dude, that's fucking the Onet theme from Earthbound.
Right.
And there's no copyright infringement on that at all, so.
Cool.
That's what I use. Like, just random, like you saw in my videos, whenever I open a chest, it's Zelda. It's the dun-dun-dun-dun, like the Zelda opening chest. Yeah, every time.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what else we got on topics there? Hoss.
Let's see here.
Clint's actually the original person I started calling Hoss.
Nice.
Your computer's very large.
It is.
Is it liquid cooled?
No, it's
I can't see it from here. I just know it's large.
It's got fans.
It's got fans.
No liquid.
It's got lots of fans.
I'll give it some liquid.
It probably won't be good for it.
No, probably not.
That's irrelevant.
I just updated my a new solid state drive 2 days ago. I had a really small state or solid state.
I did that last year. Very worth it.
I recommend it to anyone who has a computer to get a solid state drive.
Yeah, I'm gonna add one to my laptop.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what
I'm gonna move the operating system to the SSD so it boots up faster, and then just put all the storage on the hard drive.
One of Nikki's friends wanted her laptop to run faster, and all I did was I bought myself a bigger SSD and gave her my old one. And
well, when I go to do it, help me do it.
It's very easy, but the whole installing Windows thing could be a pain in the ass sometimes.
I just need to move it from the hard drive to that SSD.
Yeah, sometimes it can be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you to help me.
Sometimes you need to download like this free software to clone your hard drive over.
Yeah, I got that. Samsung actually.
It's like Clonezilla or something like that, but then you have to make sure you don't get any kind of viruses when you're doing that. So
I got one of Samsung's Evo SSDs.
Oh, yeah.
So like it actually came with the software to clone everything over or swap everything over to the new SSD, but what it doesn't give you is the USB attachment, so you can plug it in and put everything on.
I have like this setup where you can just plug a hard drive in and then take all the information off. It goes USB through my computer and all that good stuff. But I find a lot of hard drives when I'm out doing shit, like in storage units.
How much porn have you found?
So I found some like ancient anime porn one time.
Hell yeah!
On like a 60 gig
been a while since we talked about porn on here.
Right. That's why I brought it up.
It was like a 3.5 hard drive, 60 gig. It's probably from like a Lenovo. I don't even know. Back in the day, probably mid 90s, but there was some like nasty hentai porn on there.
Yeah.
And I instantly deleted it because I didn't want it on my computer, and like I
I
didn't
was
want
gonna
I didn't want to unleash some ancient virus and like just take down the whole computer world again, because that'd be awful.
We got some comments in the live feed. Taylor Chase says, "I'm the only hoss. Give me the liquid." And then we got Matt Foster Sr. says, "Hey, dude, check out the Dude Weekly podcast. We do movie, album, and song reviews. DudeWeekly.com. Shout out." I don't know you guys, but shout out. Thank you for commenting.
You was $5.
Watching.
Yeah.
I like to plug.
The
I like to plug
$5 shout
things,
out.
So anyway, what else we got on the topics?
Hentai porn. Like long ass tentacles.
Yo, there's not a person in this room that can say that they haven't jacked off to tentacle porn.
I have not. That just
Bullshit.
turned me on, dude.
Yeah, but if you're scrolling through and you're already jacking off,
Dude, you don't
some
scroll.
fucking tentacle.
You don't scroll as you're jacking. What the fuck is that?
Unless you're left-handed, or
What?
unless you can scroll left-handed.
You're like scrolling as you're like, Hold on. Yeah, does that make a sound effect?
yeah. What if you get bored with what you're watching and you're almost done?
I mean, I can
and
like
you're gonna
see-
scroll to something that's
I can
better
see
real quick, and you
scrolling.
just end up on tentacle porn.
Like back in the day, we had dial-up, and you can actually have video. You had like pictures. And
Yeah.
You scroll. 'Cause you
Fucking dial-up.
You couldn't do video. You like load this.
You ever just jack off
you
to
load
the
this
dial-up
page-
sound?
That's
Oh,
back in
wow.
the day.
I did it this morning, actually.
The dial-up sounds.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's how you start
I'm
your
getting
day.
into some
I'm gonna
weird
learn
shit.
something new and jack off dial-up internet.
Wow.
Oh fuck! Taylor is blowing up the comments. What's he saying?
He
Supposed to be
says,
on here next.
he says in quotations, deleted it.
Oh yeah, I archived it.
And then he says, it's like rubbing your... I'm talking about scrolling and jacking. It's like rubbing your head and patting your belly at the same time. Scrolljack.
Nice.
I don't
Coin
have
that
that- I
term.
don't have that
Scrolljack.
Scrolljack.
Coin it.
That
Well,
sounds
I
like
mean,
a Transformer
so-
name.
We'll make a goddamn 2 cent every time someone says
So
that.
That
if you're-
sounds like a fucking Transformer
Yes.
name. Scrolljack.
You ever listen to Little Dicky at
Just
all?
like this.
Yeah.
So,
He's just a mouse that transforms and it just starts jacking up.
oh my god, that's so fucked.
Scrolljack.
He's got a big veiny triumphant fucking dick too. It's got like fucking hydraulic hoses and shit all
I think you
over
guys
it.
just found your new mascot.
It's got a fucking big piston for a
Oh my
cock.
god. T-shirt idea.
Yeah.
Scrolljack.
The
so okay.
most underrated Transformer ever.
Oh my god. So you've listened to Little Dicky, in one of his songs he says jacking off and they change positions is the worst thing in the world. Mm-hmm. It's kind of the same way, right?
Yeah.
You can't just do that.
Also possible episode title.
Right.
Scrolljack.
Oh my god, you
If we're gonna merchandise this, it's gotta be the episode title.
I don't remember the last one.
I don't either.
What was this title?
Scrolljack. We don't name the episode
Clint
until
Chase
after it's done.
Extraordinaire?
Scrolljack.
Or Scrolljack. We gotta have like a vote going on. It should be like Clint Chase Extraordinaire or Scrolljack.
Yeah, what
the title episode.
none of us remember what the old episode title was, but let us know either old episode title or Scrolljack.
No, Clint Chase Extraordinaire. There's gotta be a vote.
All right, all in
And
favor
whatever-
of Scrolljack.
I don't want Scrolljack. I want my name in your title.
I mean, it's in the episode description for the live feed.
How about Clint
Scrolljack?
Chase?
No, Clint
Master of
Chase.
Scrolljack.
Oh, Master Scrolljack. Okay.
Master
I'll
of
accept
Scrolljack.
that.
I'm just gonna say Scrolljack.
All right, fuck off. Can we get to the next topic? For the love of God.
Yeah, it's called Scrolljack. It's got a mouse with a piston dick. Is that what you said, piston dick?
Yeah.
So it's been a couple weeks, Tyler, but we went and saw Ant-Man and the Wasp.
We did see Ant-Man and the Wasp. Have you seen it, Clint? All right, we won't spoil it.
I was
for you.
invited, but I declined.
Why would you do that?
Um,
Paul Rudd is awesome,
I did see the new Jurassic Park.
and it was terrible.
I have a friend that has the movie pass. It's like $100 for the year, and he sees all the new movies that come out like that. And he invites me to them all, but I can't go to them all, obviously. So I pick and choose, and I really Ant-Man and the Wasp didn't really. I don't know about it. Never really seen it, and so I didn't go.
All right, that's fair.
It looked interesting how he could like blow up his dick or whatever to like a mountain size, and then like instantly come back down. Like that can be dangerous too. And
Like, could you just imagine?
Can you
an
imagine
80-foot tall guy fucking jacking off like in the San Francisco Bay?
could you imagine those two having sex though? The Wasp and Ant-Man. Like, they're just going in back and forth like huge fucking thrusts and shit. Like they go small and they go big.
So you got an 80-foot tall fucking Ant-Man just jacking off in the bay, and it's Paul, because like you hear it in the fucking trailer,
Right.
but you never hear it in the actual movie.
Right.
Trailer
Jesus.
magic.
But if he ripped his suit, would it not work? Because if like you're jacking off and you rip through your suit,
Yeah, but
Like
you
the
can jack
Ant-Man
off
suit.
over your clothes.
but like, so how's that suit work? By the way, you guys saw the movie, right?
Yeah.
So if you have a rip in the suit, it doesn't work, right? You can't go up, like get big and go down.
Because the suit protects
So if you
him.
like rip a fucking hole in your crotch and jack off, that's like not gonna work. You have to like pull your hand through your sleeves.
Or just make like that part of it spandex and then jack off over the spandex.
That could work too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about Ant-Man jacking off
While 80 foot tall.
while in giant man form.
Yeah.
This is a thing. Pod Daddy, what are your thoughts?
While scrolljacking.
Tyler Overmeyer.
Fucking Ovi's here. Wait, you know Tyler Overmeyer?
No.
All right.
Unless he's related to Amanda Overmeyer.
Yes. I think.
Tyler just said no.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Tyler, are you related to Amanda Overmeyer?
I don't know. He's related to me. He is my
Brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law
Nice.
by marriage.
That's what an in-law is.
Fuck you.
Nice.
I wanted to clarify for the world to know that a
Taylor
brother-in-law.
says he sings like her.
That'll do, pig.
Oh,
That'll do.
Amanda Overmeyer is
Yeah.
like the singer.
Yeah. She's from Delphi, so I guess that's why
Blaine, you
I'm
don't always
interested.
need to bring up Delphi. No one gives a shit about Delphi.
Hey Taylor, Taylor used to
sorry.
live in Delphi.
Yeah, I don't care. No one cares about Delphi.
No one really does care about Delphi unless you work at Packers. Is that still in Delphi?
It is.
Where would you go for
Unfortunately.
lunch break? You just go out and get some scraps.
Monocles.
Monocle's Pizza.
Yeah, we delivered there a lot.
Get some skin
Mostly to
flaps.
truck drivers.
Ooh, Monocle's Pizza. The Monocle's, I didn't see. I saw it the other day. Me and Robert was driving by, and we didn't even. No, it was Noble Romans. I didn't even know Noble Romans was a thing still.
Uh-huh.
It's like Kmart. It's like few and far between.
It's mostly in gas stations now.
That's sad.
It's also sad. There, as of right now, as of right now, but not for long. There are 3 Blockbusters left in the United States.
Holy shit!
In the world.
I thought there was only one left. The one in Oregon.
There's 3 left. 2 of them are closing. They're not closed.
What about Toys R Us? Is there still some open, or are they all officially closed?
I sense a Hostess scheme.
A Hostess.
Do you remember Hostess? Like they went out of business and they were off the shelves, and then out of nowhere, someone bought the company and just fucking
Revived
brought them
it.
back.
I remember that now.
I think Toys R Us is gonna have the same thing happen.
I don't think so.
I don't know. They fell to the corporate greed pretty hard, where they got bought out and then they took a bunch of loans out against their assets, and then they didn't give a fuck and they let them die. I read a couple articles about that. That happens a lot with these bigger corporations where they get bought out by bigger
Holding companies.
Basically holding companies, and then they take a bunch of loans out on top of the assets of Toys R Us, and then they don't pay them and let them slowly die. Like they had like $40 million in payment every month or something like that. I don't know if you guys would have heard. They owed $40 million just paying back their loans every month. Wow. There's no way you could like keep up with that. No matter how many fucking Toys R Us you have.
Yeah, not competing with Amazon.
You'd
If
be
Amazon
charging-
wasn't a thing, maybe.
You'd be charging like fucking $99.99 for a fucking Power Ranger to keep up that payment. Jesus.
That's basically what Toys R Us was doing.
Yeah.
What? I haven't been there in a while.
Their shit
so.
was all expensive.
I went and I bought some stuff. The Nintendo Nintendo World was, I can't remember what it's called. I bought them here in Teal Road. I went and bought a bunch of those before they closed down. I have yet to sell one, but they were pretty cool. They were really cheap too. Like the little like tiny sized Nintendo characters.
Oh, the Amiibos?
Not Amiibos. It was something else. I obviously bought the wrong thing.
Skylanders.
They're all
it was
Disney Infinity.
It was like Nintendo World. That's what it was literally called, like Nintendo World or something like that.
Never heard of that. I've heard of the Amiibos.
I got some like special edition ones where they came out with Zelda, the Majora's Mask, but they mislabeled it, and I got a few of those, but they're not as popular as I thought they would be.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You got 3 votes, Tyler, to do a backflip.
Oh my god, I want to see you do it right here.
It started with T-Mac do a backflip, and then Taylor Chase said, I second that, Tyler. 2 votes, do it. Now Nikki says 3 votes for backflip.
Number 4 is for me.
We don't really have any room to do a backflip in here.
I haven't been able to do a backflip since 2010.
Do a barrel roll.
And thank you, because I was going to do that.
You're gonna do that?
Yeah.
I can see it in your face.
But like my back is spasming so much right now. If I did a backflip, like literally, I would die.
I'll do a back handspring
Do it.
and then wreck my wrist.
Just snap them. Just snap. Oh,
Just
fuck.
become completely worthless for the rest of my life.
So we
just
saw
to do-
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Great segue back. Yeah, we did.
We didn't jack off. Go on.
You know, what I did, contrary to what I've said in the past, what I did like was this movie wasn't like a hero versus antagonist. It was a hero trying to accomplish a goal.
Yeah, the villain in this film, Ghost, is the villain. Is kind of a retconned past villain from the Marvel Universe. The villain, was, in my opinion, was very lackluster, especially compared to Yellow Jacket in the first film. Just all around. She never made me feel like, oh no, she's gonna win. The heroes are fucked. You know, it was just kind of blah. But every other part of the movie was good. You know, fucking Agent Wu was fantastic.
Yeah. Joe is asking you to kindly move your truck, please and thank you.
On there. We'll be right back.
I'll be back. Keep talking about Ant-Man.
Keep talking about Ant-Man. I can do that a little bit.
I have nothing to contribute because I never watched it other than that he might get big and...
He might get big and check
Yeah.
off. Be quick, be swift. Follow your feet.
do a barrel roll.
I was quoting A Knight's Tale, not...
Maybe we can follow him outside
Lord
while he does
Rings.
his backflip.
But sir, how will I know how to get home?
How is that relevant to what I said? I just said fly, you fools. I just added to what you were saying.
I was like,
You're a fuck.
anyway,
Whoa.
hostile.
So can I steal your mic when you're gone?
Anyway, so...
Can I do dual
Yeah.
mics? All right, come back soon.
And he just texted me too.
He's getting all facets.
Oh yeah,
to get us.
he's definitely trying to get his truck moved. Anyway, so I loved Ant-Man and the Wasp. The Wasp was a little more fleshed out from the first movie because she wasn't in the first movie, but same character. Evangeline Lilly plays. It was really checking out that chat feed, huh?
No, I was looking how many people we had play.
Right now, 3.
I wonder if my wife
It's
got
been up and down. It was like
disliked.
8 earlier. It was nice.
Oh shit.
I think the most we've had is like 14 or 15 at once.
Shit.
Oh yeah, we're moving on up, But Evangeline Lilly, she played an awesome. Her character, she reprised her role. I think her name's Hope. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, and so it's great to see her finally, portray the Wasp, which we knew she was going to. Especially if you watched end scene credits of the first movie. But no, this is one of the movies where the villain isn't necessarily important. It's more of just a hindrance, and we had multiple hindrances in the movie. And when Tyler gets back, I'm gonna discuss something with him involving one of those hindrances and the actor that portrays that guy. I can't even remember the guy's name in the movie, but Yeah, the villain isn't entirely necessary for this movie. It's just, a little roadblock, a little hitch, a little bump in the road, and that's okay. Because all stories need some kind of struggle. They need some kind of conflict in order to, go forward and make the resolution, make the payoff, worth it. So the real, I guess, villain of this movie is the struggle to get to the quantum realm. Which is where Ant-Man, Scott Lang Ant-Man, went in the first movie, kind of by accident to, save his daughter. And, because he went there, it opened up the possibility of going there again. So, because he went there and then he came back. Unlike Janet Van Dyne, the original Wasp from, back in the day. So, because he went to the quantum realm and was able to come back, that opened up the possibility of, oh shit, maybe we can go to the quantum realm and bring her back. So that's the entire struggle of the movie, is trying to get to the quantum realm and bring Janet Van Dyne back. Welcome back, Tyler.
You missed it all. You just missed a nice monologue
Did you jack off?
in my mind.
All right.
No, I didn't jack off. We gotta save it for later.
Okay.
He's building.
Yeah. Don't you know anything about building?
A little bit of edging.
Tyler
Ooh.
Overmeyer says, Can you guys watch Princess Diaries and talk about that?
I will do that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Just for you, Tyler.
Tyler also says, I see T-Mac favorite flavor is still salty.
Oh. Ooh.
Accurate. Accurate AF.
You better tread softly there.
I wouldn't talk shit. He's got a fucking small army he can send at you.
Nikki says, I've never been happier about a Netflix movie. I mean, Anne Hathaway.
Oh.
Anne Hathaway's hot.
I don't agree.
Kind of hot, but not really hot.
Nah.
No, yeah, I agree there. She's not.
You know, I'm just saying this.
She's not
I don't even
top
know
tier
what
hot,
she
but she's
She's
looks
hot.
better
like.
than Maggie Gyllenhaal.
I'm just agreeing to disagree. I don't know. Who was in the Anne Hathaway again? I can't remember.
Catwoman in the last Batman movie.
Fuck, I never watched that movie.
It was
Do
great.
like a police sketch for me.
It was great to finally see her boobs in Love and Other Drugs
What?
with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Never
Never
saw
seen her
that.
tits.
They're in there.
I wanna see her
It's
tits.
it's a story about it takes place in the 90s when Viagra gets developed, and she's got Parkinson's, and so she's an advocate and goes to Parkinson's groups and conventions. Parkinson's
Do you
conventions.
see Parkinson tits?
Nope. But she's got super early stages.
Oh, right now, in real life.
No, in the
movie.
character.
Okay, I'm like, what? I'm lost.
Parkinson's.
Anne Hathaway has Parkinson's.
But another possible episode title. But no.
Anne Hathaway has Parkinson's. That's my favorite. Do that one.
Scrolljack!
No, Anne Hathaway has Parkinson's.
Add it to the list. Let's vote, folks.
Yeah.
Scrolljack or Anne Hathaway has Parkinson's.
Anne Hathaway Scrolljacks with Parkinson's.
What?
You're reaching. You're reaching.
You're gonna think reaching when I strangle you to fucking
You better
death.
be reaching around.
No, you.
Oh God.
Oh man, I just basically said that you're the one that's. Use your imagination, folks. It's not going any more descriptive than
I had
that.
something to say and I lost it. Go on.
Anyway, so as I was saying, the real the villains in this movie are not meant to be. They're not villains.
They're just placeholders.
They're bumps in the road,
Mm-hmm.
as I said. And the real villain is the struggle to get to the quantum realm.
And to not go to prison.
That too, yeah. There's that. Which is another antagonist is the FBI. Well, not they're like a neutral.
Kind of like in Sons of Anarchy.
Not quite.
I love Sons of Anarchy. I wish I could watch Mayans.
Did you see this? Why can't you?
I don't have a way to watch
I
it.
just started watching.
Unless I
it,
download the episodes.
2-3 weeks ago. It's the first time I've ever seen it. It's pretty good.
Keep watching it. It gets so good.
The problem is where I watch it for 2 episodes and I walk away and there'll be a season watched without me.
As with
It also gets really bad.
as with most shows, like it's really good, and then it's like
Dry as fuck.
it's like okay, I'm watching this.
When Opie died, they lost me for almost that whole season.
Opie dies? He ruins it!
Oh, I forgot that you just started watching it.
Opie dies? Was he being retarded?
No.
I mean, to be
retard?
fair, it's far into the series, so there's only 7
Now I know he's gonna
seasons.
die.
You'll
Who
forget
else dies?
all of them.
Does the guy, old man, lose his fucking hand grip and die eventually?
They all die.
I knew they were all gonna die eventually. I knew it. Jesus.
Basically, it's like Rogue One.
Like Rogue One.
They just all die either by Death Star or Darth Vader.
Ron Perlman is a fucking man. I bet his dick's like 12 inches long. Do you agree?
What
I
if
mean, have you seen his hands? They're like this is like one finger right here.
What if I actually am Ron Perlman's dick?
That's not possible.
Well, think about it.
You'd
What
be
if,
fucking way more busy you are right now.
what if, you don't know how busy
You would
I
not
am.
be here right now if you're Ron Perlman's dick. You'd be
What if
fucking balls deep somewhere. I'm just saying.
what if Ron Perlman's dick needed a break, and here I am doing a podcast?
Like a break from life and like started a whole new life and the family and everything. I don't think it's gonna work.
I don't think you can tell me.
So
Are you assuming my fucking life schedule?
Yes,
It's
and are you
2018,
saying that
bro. You
Ruby
can't assume
is
that.
actually Ron Perlman's daughter?
No. Because I'm Ron Perlman's dick, but I have a dick. I have my own dick.
Okay, this got too much right now.
Tentacles.
Tentacles.
Oh, fuck.
I would let Ron Perlman touch me,
Alrighty then.
even if he has Parkinson's.
Would you let Ron Perlman touch you in his Hellboy makeup?
No, like I meant like a handshake. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, and his makeup too. Like I'd handshake him. I wouldn't like let him touch me inappropriately.
Would you let him take his little like prehensile tail and like jack you off with that?
Fuck no, no, that's weird. I told you I didn't like tentacle porn. Stop trying to throw it in my life.
It's not tentacle, it's a
Stop.
tail.
Get the fuck out of my life, tentacle porn. Get the
It's not
fuck
a
out of my
tentacle,
life.
it's a tail.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's just weird Hellboy style. Whoa.
Would you massage his horns?
No. No, I would not.
I'm gonna demonstrate for the live stream, but let me scoot over a little bit. Would you let him like
Hold on. This is my horn.
massage your earlobes?
I don't know if it felt good.
To him or to you?
Does it matter?
No. What if like you were shaking Ron Perlman's hand while
Where's the
he
host going?
was going to the bathroom?
Oh. Hey,
But-
I actually hit when I went to the bathroom earlier, I hit my head in the ceiling. And I had to like fix the ceiling tile. I was like, oh shit. I'm sorry.
We don't have that problem.
Yeah, I'm tall.
Yeah, I wish I was tall.
No, you don't. You don't fit in cars. You just don't fit anywhere. I don't fit in a futon.
I can't ride rides.
Yes, you can. You're not that short. You're not like a 5-year-old boy.
Women look at me like I'm a fucking like child, like I'm an elf.
Steal his chair.
Nah.
Do it.
Nah.
Double dog dare you.
I'll have to fucking argue with him, and I don't want to argue with him anymore. I'm here to argue with you.
I can tell.
That's what we do.
I want your fucking yellow cord.
Yellow's my favorite color.
Is that why it's better?
Yeah. And it actually is legitimately better. But
No. So what's your next week's topic going to be?
I don't know. I don't know what we're going to talk about next week. Next week hasn't happened yet.
I felt like we got off track on every topic we tried to
Yeah,
do.
that's really what we do.
I did let him do a monologue about Ant-Man and Wasp Girl.
Wasp Girl?
Is that what it's called?
No, it's Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Isn't she a girl?
She is a girl, but wait,
She is a girl.
you're assuming her gender, and that's not okay.
Huh, I guess you could be a wasp. if
Yeah, you
wanted
might as
to.
well hand it to me. I'm about done with this. On a quick tangent, just set it somewhere. Good job. You did a thing, Blaine. On a tangent, we're sampling some more delicious beer from 450 North Brewing Company. I'm really enjoying my Neon Nugget.
Got anything from me in there?
What would you like?
Whatever is not him. I don't want the same thing as him. And non-dark.
Non-dark.
You have any anti-hero in there?
I do not.
You have any Sweetwater in there?
I do not.
So basically you're telling me that you're worthless.
I just have 450 North or Pepsi and Mountain Dew.
I'm good.
I bought you a Gatorade. What more do you need?
That's all I need. I'm not trying to be picky.
You're a diva.
Sometimes you gotta be to get something in your life.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I also have 2 Mike's Hard.
Yeah.
You can try a Slurpee.
I am in Mike's Hard.
You would probably like that, Clint.
A Slurpee, huh?
It's very sweet.
All right. Let's see the sweetness.
Is that the triple berry?
Yes.
I never got to try
I also
that
got
one.
the passion fruit guava in there, which is the best one I've had.
Slurpee.
Passion fruit guava is my favorite.
Passion fruit.
Smoothie style Berliner
Weiss.
Weiss with blueberry, raspberry, and blackberry. Let me open this in the mic. Come on.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
you're a true dude with brew.
Oh, is that the do? That's what they do in that show.
Yeah, they just open it right up in the mic and it's like, crack!
Ka-chow.
So I'm qualified. to
I
do
pulled
that
out
show.
the Juice Busters, double
Pretty
dry
good.
hopped, double IPA.
Is this a beer?
Yeah, it's Berliner Weiss. It's for kids.
All right, I'll take
In
it.
Germany, it's for kids.
I mean, it's Slurpee, so.
This is a double dry hopped, double
What is it,
IPA.
like a 0.5% alcohol.
Mosaic, Galaxy, and Citra hops.
It's 4.5%. That looks pretty good too.
Oh, this is
Ghostbuster. You ever seen Ghostbusters 2? It's a good show. We can talk about that.
The one with
Remember-
old women?
Remember when they had the,
No,
the
that's-
ambulance? They
that's
switched over?
Ghostbusters, that's reboot Ghostbusters.
Okay.
Ghostbusters. You never seen Ghostbusters 2?
No, I've seen Ghostbusters 2,
Oh,
but some people call the new one with women Ghostbusters 2.
well, they're stupid.
Yeah,
I
most
never
of
watched
us
that
are.
one because women and Dan Aykroyd's not in it.
Thank you.
Bill Murray's not in it.
Yeah, Dan
R.I.P.
Aykroyd's better than Bill Murray.
False.
Not.
It'll
False.
never be the same.
I hear children outside.
I do. I hear. Let's invite them in here.
They're just picking up sticks in the front yard. I just saw
So
Miranda.
I have to fucking ask you, what is with the moped gang across the street? Are you part of that? Are you part of that gang?
Oh my god!
I came
am
over-
so glad you noticed that because
That
We
was
had
the
a whole
first-
conversation
That
about
was
it
the
when we
first
got
thing I
out of my
noticed.
truck.
I came over here and like they're like revving it up over there and looking at each other's dicks and shit. Like, what's going on?
Oh yeah,
There's like
there,
17
There are
mopeds.
4 vehicles. Apparently, there's a white Cadillac, a Kia Soul,
Yep.
and 3 mopeds.
Yep.
That they work on in their yard.
There was more than 3 when I walked over.
They're not. It's not just. They're not just mopeds. They're fucking worked on, souped up. Fucking. There's some
Oh
fucking.
my god.
There's some elbow grease poured into those goddamn mopeds. Heart and soul.
So they raised
Heritage.
the value.
Heritage.
Maybe we should go buy one.
Go buy one out there.
Go fucking have some cold hard
They're for
cash.
sale.
Take $500 for your moped right now, boy.
I discovered moving here. Yesterday, my first day back to work. Since moving here, I went to work. I left at my normal time of 5:25 a.m. I got to work a few minutes early.
So bad.
I'm closer. I'm closer to work now. It's a little more direct route. I get there a couple minutes early, so I'm like, okay, cool. I can leave later. So today I left at 5:30. That was wrong because the traffic conditions are different 5 minutes later because apparently that's when all the mopeds start heading to SIA.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god is right because I got
How
stuck
many
behind
mopeds go to SIA?
I got stuck behind
A lot.
3 of them on
Like a-
38.
like a locust swarm.
Yes.
They were spread out, but there was 3 of them.
They were spread out like a locust swarm.
There was one here, and I finally got around him. But there are dickheads behind me. They're like, nope, not gonna wait for the person in front of me that's obviously gonna pass this moped. So like I had to wait
Was
on
your
the
turn signal on?
No.
Then you fucked
Oh,
up.
come on.
As soon as I realize it, it's too late. They're already passing me.
You fucked up.
I guess I just need to be more aggressive and get into an accident.
Or just turn your turn signal on and then...
It reminds me, I was over at my grandparents before I came over to your house, and they were like 70, 74, 75, 76. I can't remember the exact age, but they had to retake their driver's test because they came from South Carolina, and they had the hardest time passing it. But it's changed so much in the past years, though. They were describing it to me. It sounds awful. And I also told them, I was like, hey, I'm just going to stop by and I got a podcast to be on. And they're like, what? I'm like, a podcast. And they're like, what? I'm like, a radio station. What station you going to be on? I'm like, no, it's on the internet. They're like, oh, I'm like, be on Facebook if you want to pull it up. Oh, we don't know how to do that. I'm like, oh, okay. It was really funny. And they gave me a bologna sandwich before I left. So it was good beef bologna, too. It wasn't no some bullshit.
It wasn't no bullshit.
It wasn't no fucking bar ass bullshit. Fuck bar ass. Get the fuck out of my face. I'll starve. You know what I'm talking about? Bar ass with the fucking rind on it? No. Or bar ass hot dogs? You fucking know what I'm talking about. Get that fucking beak dick shit off fucking my plate. Get some real beef stuff in there.
All jokes aside, how many fucking raw bar ass hot dogs did we eat at your fucking
I don't want
house?
to fucking talk about it.
It would be like 2:30 in the morning, and you and Taylor and I would just be smashing fucking bars.
Fucking raw as fuck too. Never even cooked them. I'm surprised we didn't like get some kind of disease.
Just fucking cramming them down, fucking 2 at a time with some great fucking value mustard.
It's like fucking pink paste in a hot dog form. That's what it is.
Oh my god.
Scraping off the SIA
Fucking
floors.
God, oh my god. His brother and I, one weekend, decided that we were going to stay up for like 36 to 48 hours straight.
Been there.
And play video games. And so him and I are the same age, and then his brother is Skylar's age. They graduated together. So Taylor and I are like, yeah, we're planning out our weekend. We're gonna play video games and do all this shit, and we'll watch this entire trilogy of movies, or fucking this group of movies.
Obviously, it was probably the Lord of the Rings extended editions.
No, it was
Pussy.
shit like watching all of Tremors and
Pussy.
Fuck off.
Just fuck off.
Be a man.
We
Watch
fucking
the extended edition.
We fucking
We
LAN party
have.
World of Warcraft, so you can fuck off.
And RuneScape.
And RuneScape.
Oh shit, yeah.
Fucking, you play RuneScape?
I did for a little bit.
RuneScape.
Yeah.
Taylor Chase right there is a RuneScape guy. So
Yeah.
tried and true. He probably put like 1 billion hours in that game. He put
So
like 4.
My buddy Alan used to run like fucking tricks on people in there.
Oh, fucking
That's yeah. He would like lure noobs out into the fucking wilderness and just steal their shit.
Jesus.
He said he
What's
broke the
wrong
economy.
with RuneScape?
He broke the economy at one point. He
Everyone says that. He probably actually did though.
I mean, I don't know. He was very descriptive.
so
Even
anyway,
Taylor's saying that he broke the economy, but who knows?
So anyway, Taylor and I drive from fucking Romney all the way to Little Caesars, and we bought one of every kind of pizza, one of every kind of cheese bread, and like 6 of every kind of sauce.
Sauce.
And we stayed up for fucking 48 hours, only surviving on fucking Little Caesars and misery.
You know how bad it smelled in that room?
It smelled so bad because all 3 of us
Red
were
Lev.
in the same room. It
had
smelled
Red
with
Lev
Little
there,
Caesar's
too.
pizza.
with Little Caesars everything.
Yeah.
I had like a chair. We actually had 2 chairs from Trader Bucks. Back
The
in
Red
day.
Lev.
It smelled god awful, and I would chlorine the shit out of that thing, and it still smelled like a barn. Like,
So he bought this red leather chair from fucking Trader Bucks.
comfy as shit.
Comfy as shit, super comfortable. He got it all fucking cleaned up. And I sat down in it, and I was one of the first people to sit in it for an extended period of time. So I sit down in this fucking red leather chair shirtless. So I'm fucking sitting there, and then I fucking fall asleep, and I wake up, and I'm stuck to this thing. I fucking get broke off of this thing, and I was like, dude, what is that fucking smell? The chair, some fucking bad smell got activated by me laying in it shirtless and sweating. It wasn't me, it was the chair. It was so fucking bad.
Made of skunk leather.
No matter what we did, like him and I took fucking straight bleach and
Oh,
fucking
God, yeah.
wiped this thing down with bleach.
Like a spray bottle, like spraying every crevice.
Fucking Clorox wipes, fucking Lysol, everything, and it
Never.
would not fucking get that
We
smell
eventually
out.
burned it. We had to put it out of its misery. We couldn't let somebody else have
You
it.
As
know-
soon as someone would sit down in it and their body heat would elevate the temperature of the chair a little bit, that fucking smell
and
would
activate the
instantly
smell.
come out. It was so fucking bad.
Back with a vengeance. We had when I was at Monocle's, my boss just eventually bought a deep freezer for the store, and like
Shit, this is 7:20.
it is.
You guys have been like.
We usually go
almost
about
2
2.5
hours.
hours sometimes.
Holy
Sometimes.
balls. Didn't know that.
You know,
2.5
we got about
hours.
30 more minutes.
I gotta take a piss.
All right,
Go for it. But
I was like, I hold him to the very end.
so we had a deep freezer, and he just bought it like secondhand, and it smelled so bad.
Oh, yeah.
And we tried everything. We tried everything to get rid of it, and he's just like, man, that fucking thing stinks. My boss, Damon, he's like, man, that fucking thing stinks. You know, Damon, what you guys doing back there? Touching dicks? Touching dicks? That guy. So he started calling it unlimited funk.
Yeah, I mean, I totally understand, because no matter what we fucking did to that chair, we could not get the smell out of it. And it was, it was there before we ever fucking sat in it. Like, it was fucking bad. Mm-hmm. Like, the moment you would sit down in it, you're like, man, this chair is so fucking comfortable. And then 30 minutes later, it's like,
Oh.
the fuck is that smell? It's like somebody died in it and then laid there for a week.
That might have been what happened.
That's probably what happened.
Do you want to try this Juice Busters?
Yeah, let me finish this real quick.
They're not very different in tasting. But yeah, this has got your Galaxy hops.
I'm a big fan of the Galaxy hops.
This has got your Mosaic, Galaxy, and Citra hops.
Hand me that Gatorade before you hand me that. And then let me know what's going on in the chat, because it looks like the chat's popping again.
Oh, let's see here.
What Tyler Bailey say?
Tyler Bailey says, did I miss Clint breaking the chair? And then Micah Taylor says, well, when's Big Tyler going to shave? Clint, no. What have you done? Run, Clint, run for your life. I don't know what they're referring to there, but
I don't know either.
I was paying attention when it happened, or when the chat popped up, and I'm like, I have no idea why this is being said.
In your bathroom.
Huh?
I walked into somebody in your bathroom. I was like, oh shit, oop.
Oh boy.
Did you just say ope?
I oped the shit out of them. Oh god.
Child or adult?
Adult.
Male or female?
Female.
Oh,
Red hair?
Yeah.
that'd be my girlfriend.
She's at the sink, not using it.
Oh.
So
Thank heavens.
She wasn't.
I didn't see it
She
all.
wasn't shaking her penis.
She wasn't Scrolljack.
No. Scrolljacking, no.
All right, let me take that now.
I'm gonna have to teach her how to fucking lock that door. Apparently, it's one of those doors where the handle itself is the lock, and you can just push it in and engage it.
I told him earlier I walked
Joe
in there
told
and
me
like,
about that.
I hit the fucking ceiling tile. I like fix it with my head.
He's tall.
He is tall. I can see that. He's sitting down, and I see that.
Yeah.
I did stand up. Did you smell the sweat when I stood up?
I smell the musk.
I smelled myself. And then
It's like red lead all over again.
it's like when somebody walks by you and you smell them. I feel bad for you because I walk right by you.
I didn't smell anything.
You didn't
So.
smell shit? No way.
You like it?
That's a lot more mellow, I think, than the...
You want to try it, Clint?
I'm good.
It's just an IPA. It's not dark.
It's alright.
So anyway-
I'll just sit over here and like enjoy my fucking child Slurpee.
Dude, those things are excellent.
So
though.
anyway, back
Is
to
that
my little...
a piece of cake.
Wait.
Yeah.
Tyler, have you tried the triple berry?
Right?
No. Back to my Little Caesar story. So we proceed to venture like 48 hours, Little Caesars, Tremors, fucking LAN parties,
Fuck yeah.
and then for like the next 3 days, I didn't go to work because I was so fucking sick.
Yeah, you guys were. I didn't stay up. I still was sick 'cause I ate the food with you. Like back in my house when we
Yeah,
grew
that's a
up,
good one.
we didn't have any parental guidance because all we had was my dad that worked at the factory
And your grandma.
and my grandma that was close
Old?
to 80 years old. She was about 75, I think. But Tyler used to come over. We used to do this dumb shit all the time.
Yeah, for a while I pretty much lived at their house.
Yeah, we just did a bunch of dumb shit. we had no guidance, so we just ran off and shot guns and.
Yeah, his brother and I would go like murder entire families of raccoons.
Yeah, because we lived on a farm, we could just basically do whatever we want, and we had everything at our disposal.
And if you walked in the garage and Mark Chase had an open can of paint, you turned around and left.
You turned around and left.
I gotta know.
Well,
go on.
I'll let Clint describe it. 'Cause it
and
is
my
his
dad's
dad.
a 35-year abuser of
Paint?
paint thinner. Yeah, he just turns violent.
Yeah,
He
so
was violent until I got bigger than him. He never did anything to me.
so one time I walked into the shop.
Paint thinner.
You don't fucking walk
Not
in there.
even once.
You don't even walk in there without announcing yourself. I would never not knock going in there.
Really?
I would never not knock.
Okay,
no.
so this was one of the first times that I was like after I started coming around your guys' house, and then like your dad and your grandma knew like, hey, this isn't a fucking stranger. Like this is a guy that's probably gonna be here pretty often. I had to run out to the shop to get something. We were fucking around outside, and I needed like a tool or something, but it was late. It was dark. Oh, I think I needed a torch. I needed to grab the torch, the little propane torch.
I don't know what the fuck we were doing, but yeah.
We were trying to start a fire, is what we were doing.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I went to grab the torch, and his dad was out in the shop. And I come through the door, and I round the corner, because you walk in and it's a hard 90 over to where his desk is at. And I round that corner, and he's like face down in a fucking can of paint thinner with a towel over his head.
Just fucking going to town.
Just fucking.
Oh, so like legit.
Yeah, like this is no
yeah.
exaggeration. And
No, not like some air blaster shit, and like fucking face down in a pan of paint thinner.
yeah, and I fucking stopped, and I'm just looking at him like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And like, can you hold this, please, so I can recreate this? So imagine I'm his dad, and he's fucking face down. He heard me walk in. He didn't do anything. But once he heard me stop making noise, he fucking goes like this.
With the glasses and everything.
And the funny thing is, my glasses fucking half flung off my face. His did the same thing.
Yeah.
So that was 100% fucking accurate.
And then his glasses are always like fogged from the thinner.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah, because it's fucking eating the fucking scratch coating off of his glasses.
Yeah.
But he's just fucking looking at me, and he says,
Like a deer in headlights.
he says, what the fuck are you doing out here? And I said, I had to come get something. And he said, what are you doing out here? And I said, I had to come get the torch. And he said, what are you doing out here? And then I just left.
Goddamn.
And I was like, ah.
You don't want none of this, boy?
You don't want
none
none of this
Bobby?
shit, Dewey.
Dewey, yeah, Bobby. You don't want none of this, Bobby? Or Dewey? Fuck me. God damn it. I can't say it right.
Please?
Please? Say it again.
You don't want none of this shit, Dewey.
Yes.
I think I want some of that cocaine.
You don't want none of this shit, Dewey.
I think I want some of that cocaine.
Cocaine. But goddamn, it was such a fucking weird experience because
Try living with it.
right. I mean, but
One of the things you just don't talk about, and it happens every day. He gets home from the factory and just goes out there and I know what you're doing.
but we're human beings. When
We're also 15.
when we're pumping gas, we're fucking breathing deep when we're fucking pumping gas and shit because it's just human nature to fucking love the smell of gasoline.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Do you not get it? Are you just agreeing with me?
I'm being
sound
sarcastic.
dumb?
Like, what's?
You're telling me that you don't like the smell of gasoline.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying you're saying it's a natural human thing to just enjoy gasoline.
Yeah, the smell of gasoline
You're
smells
saying-
good to human beings for a
You're
reason.
saying for tens of thousands of years of evolution.
We haven't had fucking tens or gasoline for tens of thousands.
It's just an instinct to love gasoline. That's what I'm getting at.
So the moment you inhale gasoline, an electrochemical fucking response happens in your brain.
He's talking science now.
Yeah, I'm talking science now because
You're
you're going to pay
learning
the
things.
fuck attention.
You're learning things, guys.
Your brain's like, ooh, I like this. I like this. The same thing fucking happens
You want none of this shit, brain?
with you don't want none of this shit, brain. There's an episode title too. You don't want none of this shit, brain. But it's the same thing with spray paint. You can't tell me you've been spray painting something and you're like, just fucking subconsciously, it just happens. It's because it's instantaneous. Your brain's like, ooh, I like this shit. I mean, instant. It's instantaneous.
Yeah, they're unique smells, you know, I guess.
Yes. They're very unique smells, and then the fucking chemical, I mean, all the chemical shit that's going on in your brain.
And then next thing you know, you're in a shop by yourself, face down to a thing of paint thinner.
With a towel over your head.
With like 75 empty paint thinner cans next to you.
Oh, God.
Wondering where you fucked up.
I done fucked up.
I done fucked up, I can't go back.
But, so, you know, we've all been there, but, like, that was the first time that I had ever seen someone, like, actually fucking huffing paint.
Yeah.
Just high as fuck.
Just high as fucking balls.
High.
like I have never seen someone that fucking stoned.
Like, so stoned the glasses are glossed over because it's such a strong stone. Like, there's actual stone in its hand.
But it's fucked up, too, because it's like this guy's been doing it for a long fucking time.
And he's still doing it.
And so Clint has his issues with his dad. His dad has never done me wrong. I obviously support my man over here. But like when I was around his family always treated me with the utmost respect. You know, his dad treated me no different than he treated Clint or his brother Taylor. Mm-hmm. He was always very nice to me. But like from then on, like, and there was many times like Taylor would be like, "Hey, go out there and grab something."
Oh, fuck no.
And because he didn't want to do it, and I never understood it at first, like why he was always sending me out there to grab shit.
You fucking learn. You gonna learn today.
You gonna learn.
Send the fucking new guy out there.
But after that first time, it was like, you know, he just kept asking me, "What the fuck are you doing out here?" And then I fucking...
Yeah, 'cause he's so high.
And then I escaped. You know, he wasn't in reality. But then, like, after that...
He don't remember that shit.
Right, but then I saw after that moment, and then every time it would happen after that, like, his dad was a normal person to me up until the point that he hit that shop. Yeah. And then it was time for him to do that thing. And then I saw the ultra-violent and the ultra-moody and all the shit that him and Taylor had to deal with all the time.
Yeah.
But man, just that fucking first experience, it was like, what's this guy fucking doing? He's got a towel over his head. Oh.
Fucking face deep.
Oh. Yeah, and like the whole lid of the can is up and off, and he's fucking inside that can of paint thinner. Like he is fucking in it. He might as well be submerged in the fucking paint thinner because he's getting it. He's got that fucking towel over his head. Yeah, I mean, but it was such a fucking weird experience because I had never seen that, and I was like,
how did we get on this tangent?
Good question.
Little Caesars.
Yeah. Oh, how we just had the run of the farm.
Yeah.
But I dig all this reminiscing and shit though. It's great.
Clint is so busy now, and with all the shit that he's doing, and then he obviously has a wife and
2 puppy dogs.
Puppy children that he's got to, you know, he's really busy, and then I'm really busy, you know, especially...
I'm not fucking around most of my life. You know what I did yesterday? Let me tell you what I did yesterday. I woke up.
Jacked off.
Did a little work. I didn't jack off. Not in the morning.
All right. You're an evening
I was sitting
jacker.
there. I was sitting at my desk after I got my work done. I said,
Scrolljack, evening Scrolljack.
I guess it wasn't the evening. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do today. And I'm like, I'm going to go explore the cemetery by my house. My house sits right next to a cemetery, and it was from the 1800s in Crawfordsville. And I went out there and explored it and was looking at gravestones. And I went back to my house and looked it up online. And then I found this thing called findagrave.com where people, you can upload, no, this is the fucking real thing.
This is like Pokemon Go of fucking dead people.
You can upload pictures of gravestones of certain cemeteries, and people actually will go on there and request certain pictures of family members they think that, or they know that's in that cemetery. So I went home, or I walked back to my house, which was, it's like not even like 50 yards.
Yeah, it's like 75 feet.
And I printed that list off of the request, and I went out into the graveyard. This is what I do. And I went out into the graveyard, and I looked for those requests, and I took pictures, and I went back and uploaded them onto the computer.
Did it
for
make
other
you
people.
feel good?
It was like a fucking little mini quest for me.
Did it make you feel good?
I don't really know. It was fun, and then I got bored. I couldn't find.
Yeah, but, I mean,
couldn't find a few, but I got most of them.
What level of fulfillment did you get from this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I
you
feel like
solved somebody's
I feel
problem.
like I did do a little bit of problem solving for someone. Some of the requests were fairly new from July, so somebody was wanting the pictures of their family members from that. But everyone that was buried there was nobody buried after like 1900. So it was kind of odd to have.
Oh, I didn't realize that cemetery was that old.
Yeah, there was a bunch. It was like made in like 1828 or something like that, and there was a lot of Revolutionary War, War of 1812, and
Sounds
shit
like
that.
one of those cemeteries we should go to.
Yeah,
in
it was
the middle
really
of the
neat.
night.
It's really neat. I'm like, I want to go explore that. It's right next to my damn house, and I had never really been in there before, so that's what I did. And then I ended up fucking taking pictures of fucking graves and putting them on there. But the pictures that were on there hadn't been updated since 2002, so I took a bunch of them and put them on there.
That's cool.
And I hope somebody will use those pictures for the greater good. But that was my quest yesterday. That's just one fucking day.
None of them have been updated since 2002, and like the owner of the website's like 20 years later, like,
Yeah.
oh shit, someone's actually using my website.
That you know what my grandparents use that website every fucking day.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
I actually went and talked to them today, and they were showing me on their tablets and shit how they just look up their family members on there, because you would think if you're like in your mid 70s 80s, right where my grandparents are, a lot of your people you're gonna going to be dead, and you kind of just want to know where they are and stuff. So it makes sense, right?
It's
You
interesting.
just type a name on there, and it fucking shows you exactly what cemetery and all the pictures of them.
It's
So
interesting
pretty
to
neat.
think
And they
about.
have like biographies of people on there. I mean,
I didn't realize it was that in depth.
Yeah, that's
you have
really
like a
cool.
straight biography, and then have like a family tree and shit. It's pretty neat, but obviously with the pictures I took, I don't know the biography of the person. I just put the picture on there. So yeah, actually, one of the guys I took a picture of when I uploaded the photo that has a biography. He's a Tuskegee Airman.
Oh,
Really?
Tuskegee Airman? How you say
Tuskegee.
that? Tuskegee Airman.
That's
That's
cool.
pretty cool.
yeah.
Which I didn't think that would be a thing in Crawfordsville, but I guess it is, because we are like 99.9%
Wait,
white.
you said nobody was buried there after 1900.
I thought. I saw that one.
Oh, okay. I was like,
There's actually a lot of empty plots that are not filled. It's kind of weird.
Tyler, do you want to get a plot together?
no,
I'm gonna be
I
burned.
don't
and,
fucking like you.
I'm gonna be burned.
And I'm not buried into the ground anyway.
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
I'll have a
Viking
fucking
funeral.
Viking funeral pyre.
I get you.
Yeah, you feel me. You know me.
I got a grave plot. You ever heard that song
No.
by Lonely Island?
No, I
haven't heard that
I
either.
listen to a lot of Lonely Island, and I have never
You
heard
fucking
that.
never heard that song before?
No.
Oh my god, I don't even want to say it now.
Go ahead, rap this for us.
I can't remember it, but it's like
Do better.
I got that wife pussy. I got that wife pussy. I got that grave plot. I got that grave plot. It's like they're old.
What?
Dude, I'm fucking telling you, it's a song. Look it up.
Blaine's looking it up right now.
I don't know what you would type in. I can't remember the actual name.
Just type in grave plot, and I'm sure it'll pop. I'm sure it'll pop up.
Yeah, Sarah. It's like the fourth one down.
Diaper Money. It's called Diaper Money. Yeah, it's a good fucking song.
Are we about to get fucking
Only
nailed
like a
for
minute.
this, Blaine?
I got that diaper money. A grown ass man.
What were you saying? Are we about to get nailed for this?
I don't know. We'll see.
Fucking good song right
Okay,
here.
I have heard this before.
He goes to the grave plot eventually. This is
I got that white pussy. I got that white pussy. I got that white pussy.
I got that pussy on lock.
That white pussy on 24/7. Whenever she lets me, I'm the same pussy heavy. And the best part about it is
Someone else can have it. I can't have it. So she's like, can. This is a good song. the highway. Wobbly, wobbly, wop. Run to my grave plot. Highway.
I don't like this plane. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Nope.
All right.
Very disappointed. Tastes like bad liquid chocolate cake.
Next to my dad.
Old sandwich.
I'm glad everybody can see that and just experience that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So-
just
So
did,
I'm not really that crazy, right?
we just did that together.
We did.
Yeah. It's a good song.
So Tyler, you don't like the piece of cake from 450 North?
Very disappointed.
Slurpee's good.
I think I might have enjoyed it better if I, had not already been drinking. No, you can finish that.
So much berry.
I don't know if
triple.
if
It is triple.
like
Triple the berries.
that. I lived in Germany, so like German fucking Black Forest chocolate cake is part of the reason why I was excited for that, because that is a very distinct flavor that I remember from my time in Germany. That is there. I mean, it is very close. But it's too much right now.
Yeah, there's a reason I didn't open up one with you, because one, I'm not much of a stout guy. Two,
And I'm not much of a stout guy either.
Yeah, me either.
I didn't really enjoy this on draft. I had it as part of my flight. It was good. I enjoyed tasting it.
Personally, I like canned beer more than I do draft
Yeah.
beer. That's just
Get the fuck out of here.
That's just my personal preference.
What?
Yeah, I've had too many fucked up hangovers from the extra carbonation.
I love draft beer.
And too many skunked fucking draft
Usually it's like
beers.
whatever you have on
I
tap, man.
I just took a taste of it, and it just tastes like a normal stout to me at this point.
There's no cake at all.
The
fuck?
chocolate and the cherry come in at the very, very end.
Yeah.
After
well, on
about the
draft.
after about the third or fourth drink from the can, that's when you'll get the chocolate and the cherry.
So
It's just too much.
on draft, I actually tasted everything. That right there that I just took, it was just a normal taste. Like, I didn't taste anything special of it.
See, that's part of the thing with stouts for me. Like, if I could have a taster glass, like the maybe 6 ounces at maximum taster glass,
Yeah.
that I would have really enjoyed that.
Man,
If I was doing that in a flight.
I wish you would have been there for Brews with Dudes when we did the Dark Lord right before we watched Solo. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, those Dark Lords were all so good.
Yeah, I mean, if
They were all so good.
I'm not a big stout guy. I like porters a little bit more than I like stouts. A lot of times, from my experience, porters are getting so close to stouts, there's almost not a difference between the two.
Yeah.
But I feel like that if I had a third of the amount, so if I only had the bottom third of that can, I probably would really enjoy that. I don't want to drink a whole can of that, especially in the summertime.
I get you.
So, say one of those magically pops up around Christmas time. Yeah, I'll definitely give it a try. I might really enjoy it. Just turn your Bixby button off.
You know what? You don't tell me how to live my life.
I am your life, you fuck.
It's off. It's off. It's off.
But yeah, I mean, if one of those popped up around Christmas time, I would probably really enjoy it. Right now, it's just not. It's just not the right time.
So you're telling me I need to sell all this to Dave Linder,
Oh yeah,
or just keep it and age it until Christmas?
I would probably sell the piece of cake to Dave Linder because he's a stout guy.
He'll appreciate it.
He's a stout guy.
A stout.
I believe the line is, "Do you guys do stouts?"
Stouts.
I actually so when I did the Brews with Dudes bumper, I recorded myself saying all these things just so Nick could react to them on the spot. Mm-hmm. And then when I finally had Dave come in, that was the line. I said it exactly how I thought he would say it, and he's like, "Dude, you did it." And he just did it, and it sounded exactly like me except his voice. And yeah, I love Dave.
Yeah, Dave's a good guy.
I saw
Is it-
Angel Vivaldi last night.
Okay.
You don't know who that is, but
I don't really care either.
I don't know who that is either.
he's a YouTube
Extraordinaire.
guitarist.
He's a guitar guy.
Yeah, he's fucking
You saw him in person?
phenomenal. Yeah, he was at North End Pub, which is formerly Jerry Lee's Market Square Lanes.
Oh, that's an old ass place.
Yeah, well, it's North End Pub now. I think they got tired of, because whenever I would tell people, a while ago, whenever I would tell people, oh, yeah, I went to the show. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, Jerry Lee's Pub. Isn't that a black bar?
Oh my god.
And I'm like, I didn't
never
see.
heard of that
I was
before.
like, I didn't see any black people there.
Somebody drove a truck through the end zone 2 nights ago.
Yeah, they did.
Who
I
was
saw
it?
that.
I don't know.
One of our
It was a hit.
classmates?
It was a hit and run.
They literally fucking blew through fucking one of the windows of the end zone, fucking backed up and drove away.
How the fuck do you do that and get away? There's usually
Oh, they got
fucking
the license
8 cops
plate.
around
Yeah,
there.
I mean,
Somebody got the license
I
plate.
thought that place was like a cop trap.
it is a cop trap.
So how do you get away with a hit and run?
I don't know. I think it was late
'Cause
enough in the night.
Last couple times I've been there, there's usually like a cop just sitting in the fucking lobby watching you. Like, you gotta fucking leave? I'm gonna follow you. I'm just waiting for you to leave.
Hey,
And
Elizabeth
then there's
Wolf.
like 4 of his buddies around the edge.
Where did you used to work, Elizabeth Wolf? End zone or Jerry Lee's? We've talked about both, but yeah, it was a cop trap at like 5 in the morning. One Saturday morning, I was going to work, and there was a cop just sitting there. But luckily, there's the divider.
Yep.
So like,
Do you know
the
who's the
first
cop now?
chance.
Neil Shadelic?
Yes.
Taylor's been pulled over by him before.
Really.
It was pretty funny that the story he told me.
Elaborate.
He just goes like, Taylor's driving around, his license plate's expired. He gets pulled over by Neil, and like, Neil pulls him over, and he like stays like 20 feet back and goes, "Is that you, Taylor?" He's like, "Yeah." He just walks up and just like, you know how Neil walks and
Right.
like how he talks.
Real
like,
goofy.
yeah, it was just he's like, "I'm just gonna give you a warning. Is that okay?" Like, yeah. Neil Shadell was one of my best friends back in like elementary school.
He's also really creepy.
I don't know about. I don't know. I don't
Really
know
fucking
him
creepy.
nowadays. I don't know him
Especially
nowadays.
with women.
I did see him at Leo's wedding the other day.
Did you go to Leo's wedding?
Yeah.
I wasn't invited to that. I'm a little bit butthurt about that.
Get fucked.
Oh, like did you go to Tyler Anderson's
I
wedding?
fucking forgot.
Did
And
you go to fucking Tyler Anderson's
Tyler
wedding?
Anderson was there.
Did you fucking go?
I didn't go. I
You
forgot.
didn't go.
I almost forgot Leo's. I actually I thought it was the weekend before, and then I thought, oh shit, yeah.
You didn't go.
How was it?
I didn't go either. I had child problems.
Dick, trying to make me feel bad. You didn't even go.
I had fucking real excuses. You
I-
just didn't want to go.
I forgot.
Yeah, that's pathetic.
I forget everything.
pathetic.
Hey, I had an interview last week, and I forgot about it.
Was it
Never even
penises?
showed up. Never even fucking showed up.
You fucking no-showed an interview?
Yeah, I
For
do.
what?
I do a lot of interviews for fun. One of my my wife calls me a weirdo, but I'll like apply for random jobs, and I'll usually get an interview because I'll like tailor the resume toward the job. Actually, one of the ones I'm most proud of is about 3 years ago I tailored my resume toward GE power plant. The GE plant right there, the
Yeah.
place right there, and I just straight lied on my resume that I had an FFA license or FAA license. I got an interview. It was like fucking 5:30 in the morning, and I went through it, and then I got another interview when I went through there, and at the very end I was like, by the way, I don't have a FAA license. What do I do? And they're like, get the fuck out of here, basically. Like you can't be hired. And I also went through 6 interviews with Tesla Motors up
Oh,
in
shit.
Indianapolis, and I actually was about to get hired, and I went through every interview. There was 6. There was like 3 in California on the phone and like 3 in person. The thing that disqualified me was I had a speeding ticket, and they disqualified me from having the job. Yeah, I was going to be a salesman at the Tesla Motors, but they
Wow.
want me. They want you fucking driving their $200,000 cars with a speeding ticket. So, no, this other job I actually missed it. It was like Thursday at 4:00. I was supposed to call in. It was for SunX Solar selling solar panels to commercial industrial customers. And I fucking completely forgot about it. Just fucking forgot about it. I actually missed 2 appointments that day. I had a doctor's appointment too, and I fucking forgot about it too. Dude, if I don't write it down, which I never do, I'll forget.
God, you're pathetic.
Dude, I know. But actually, so today I got called randomly. It was at my grandparents'. Somebody was trying to.
Was this before or after you were eating your bologna sandwich?
Before. It was a person from Duke Energy, and they said somebody recommended me for the job there, and it'd be the same thing I do right now, but it'd be over like the Midwest region, which would be Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Kentucky, and Tennessee. And I was like,
including Ohio.
No,
Fuck
no
Ohio.
There's no Duke Energy in Ohio, I guess.
Okay.
But I just randomly accepted a phone call. He's like, yeah, there's just a couple guys that recommended you. I didn't even recognize the names. So this shit happens to me all the fucking time, right? When you just do interviews all the time, I can crush one pretty easily. I can talk on for like, it's like I did just now for like 10, 15 minutes at a time and not skip a beat. I'm pretty good at bullshitting. So
You've gone 2 hours and 5 minutes of it. So.
yeah, well, I usually.
Do you believe that you can't bullshit a bullshitter?
I can bullshit a bullshitter.
Wow.
So
that's a strong statement.
There's a really funny story. I was teaching classes, and this was in the springtime this year, and I was teaching electrical circuits. And this is a topic where I don't read ahead of time of my chapters, and I've never been like reviewed by my superior. Okay. And one day he shows up 5 minutes before class. He's like, "Hey, I'm going to sit in and do a review on you. First time in 2 years." He's like, "You got a lecture and everything ready?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I went through and like wrote notes down, and I did a 1 hour lecture in 5 minute prep time. And you never thought that those speech skills would help you. You know when you do a speech class where you fucking procrastinate until the very end, and you're like, "Oh shit, I got a speech," and you just fuck off. I did that for an hour and got a fucking A+ rating on my review from Ivy Tech. I bullshitted about
now the question,
electromagnetic fucking waves for an hour. An hour.
Now the question I have
It's
to
impressive.
ask. Now the question I have to
It's
ask.
just astounding.
It's astounding. The question I have to ask though, does that pump you up like how awesome you are at bullshitting?
My dick was big.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I had a boner during the whole thing.
Wait a minute. Or does that say how pathetic fucking Ivy Tech is?
Both.
Yeah.
If they're gonna let
up top.
Hey.
Up top.
Hey, don't say both. Just say yes.
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 both.
Both.
The first
Both of
day
what?
I taught
Both of
Ivy
these
Tech.
nuts.
The first day I had a classroom of kids waiting for me, and the guy just threw me a set of keys and said, "Go." And I walked in the classroom like, "What's up, guys? I'm your teacher," and like, I had nothing for them. Like, haha, yeah.
What was their response? Did they start jacking off?
So I just like taught
Beating
class.
their dicks
I
like
just
an ode of
fucking
money.
taught class how I thought I would teach it if somebody else was teaching it. I had no fucking structure. They just threw me keys to the classroom, and there's kids sitting there already waiting for me, and I just went in and taught. And I just kind of I have no structure since then. I don't have books. Ivy Tech doesn't have books. It's all online. I've never graded a fucking paper my entire 2 years I've been there. Never.
2 years of your tenure.
2 years of my tenure. I've never graded a paper, like an actual paper. Never.
You should do that.
Never.
You should give them actual homework.
I write a 10-page fucking essay by tomorrow, bitches. About electromagnetic waves. I'd be the
These fucking waves, bro.
I actually taught a class last summer. It was CNC machining, and usually they have like some
Did anybody
online.
jack off?
They have some online structure. Like, hear me out. They usually have some online structure with like some like homework assignments and tests. They had nothing in this class, and they had no books, nothing. I taught a class about CNC machining, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And I brought some experts in. I say experts, but they're guys from like Fairfield and shit to help me. So fucking students wouldn't chop their fingers off in the lathe. That's what it was doing. It was insane. It was fucking insane. I didn't know what the hell I was doing every day. I didn't have a structure. I didn't make anything out. I was like, hey, we're going to learn how to fucking do a mill today. And just like, There you go. There's a mail. You can go home.
That's my life. That's
There's no
literally my
structure.
life.
Ivy Tech has no structure. It's crazy.
That's
they let
college.
some 25-year-old fucking guy that graduated from their college teach them within a month. It's crazy. But I love it. I fucking love it. I fucking love going there and bullshitting. So, yeah. We made a Raspberry Pi car the other day. It was pretty cool.
Have you ever had the fucking urge to jack off in the middle of class?
See, you know, I'm talking about my life right here, and you're just like, you ever had an urge to jack off during a class? No, I have not.
It's all about the jacking off with Tyler.
I've
It's
never
all about
actually had
masturbation.
I don't think I've actually had a female student.
Really?
All male. Well, it's industrial technology, so...
All right, wait, whoa. I work with a female apprentice right now.
Maybe she'll be in my class.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't
Depends
know.
on what she takes.
Maybe she'll fucking murder you in your sleep.
Depends what she identifies as in 2018. She could be
What do you identify as?
She could be a Diet Coke.
I identify as a meat popsicle,
Ooh.
which means I don't have to pay taxes.
I'm a real boy. That's how I identify as.
All right.
I'm a real boy.
Can you say it like Pinocchio?
I'm a real boy.
There you go. Hell yeah.
It's almost 8 o'clock and we're still doing this.
Yeah, we're about done. We're gonna start wrapping
Is
her
this
up.
a second bathroom break?
Yeah, he's a bitch.
Jesus.
He identifies as a snail's vagina.
What is that like?
I don't know. Ask him. He's the one that identifies as
I
it.
don't think snails biologically have vaginas.
They
I think,
don't.
Don't they just like reproduce by themselves?
Yes, but
What's that called?
hermaphroditic reproduction,
They just,
asexual.
They just like slime out and they make a new one.
Yeah, but he's actually creating a new thing called the snail's vagina. So ask him when he comes back.
Just a gooey thing on a hard shell.
Just a thick foamy goo.
It's like Jello in a taco shell.
There's an episode title too. Jello in a taco shell. I said you identify as a snail's vagina.
I identify as a snail's vagina.
And I said, is it like is it Jello in a taco shell, like Doritos Locos taco shell, like hard?
Oh fuck!
It's like putting your fist in a Nacho Bel Grande. Have you ever heard anybody describe it like that?
No.
Putting your fist in a Nacho Bel Grande. Ah!
Oh
Just
fuck!
get fucking cheese and flop.
I need an adult.
You need an adult or you need some quiet time. Yes.
Yes.
So I would say it's about time to start wrapping this up.
No more chaw.
But I do have a couple closing thoughts, if I can speak.
That Ant-Man can't jack off.
Ant-Man
without
can't jack
exposing
off
his
when he's
suit.
80 feet tall. It's
No.
just not feasible.
Okay, go on.
What's Micah say?
He says all Tyler hears is taco. So hungry.
Yes, Micah constantly through my total time of knowing him and our friendship just constantly fat shames me. Like literally, okay, so
He really does.
So-
I've seen it firsthand.
So the first time that Micah showed up on the podcast, you know, I talked about how when Mike and I were introduced to each other, Mike and I fucking hated each other.
Yeah.
You know, we
It's
worked.
typical. It's a running theme with you.
Yeah, it's better now than it used to be. But so Mike and I worked very well together, but he hated me because of my attitude, and I hated him because of his attitude, and they just did not mesh.
Because you're fat.
Yes, because I'm fat.
Yeah.
So my bad attitude and the fact that I'm fat, Micah disliked me. Micah's just overall hillbilliness and the fact that he has Down syndrome and
About 17 kids.
17 children, which he only has 2, but 17
Just-
children.
Well, hillbilly.
Hillbilly,
you know,
yeah. And his attitude, we just did not mesh together. And then overnight, I mean, it was like flipping a light switch. Him and I just started to get along and work even better together. You know, we were the perfect team. We could be working together on something and then separate and go separate paths.
Ooh.
He said because you're fat and you're fat.
Yes.
Wow.
But, you know, so we could be working on a project together, just us two, And then he say, okay, I'm going to go do this. And I say, okay, I'm going to go do this. And we both accomplish those tasks 100% and then come right back to where we were at and still be just as effective. You know, we were a very effective team.
Because you ate everything in the control room. I was hungry, he says.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
why he hated me. And he bought me food a lot, too. So, you know.
Way to just feed your
He was
fatness.
enabling me to continue being
Yeah,
fat.
what an enabler, Jesus
Yeah, he's
Christ.
a fucking enabler. But so,
He never bought
from
me
the
food.
time that I met him, all the way up until now, present day, it hasn't changed. He is still fat shaming me, and it's okay. I like Micah for who he is. He's a good person. He's intelligent, and he's a hard fucking worker, and no one can take
Hell
that away
yeah.
from him.
I gotta appreciate that.
And he is beautiful. He has a beautiful family.
You have a beautiful family, Micah. I've never seen it, but I believe you.
All 17 kids.
17 and a half.
What's he say now?
That's it. I've already said everything.
No, he had another comment.
No. Fat Lives Matter is the most recent one. It literally just popped up.
Fat Lives Matter.
No, I've really enjoyed this episode because, you know, I've got to see you more in your element with your friend Clint here.
Oh, I brought
And-
him out of his little snail shell.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, no, like, I've
Your
been...
and I's dynamic is very different than him and I's dynamic.
Yeah, and, you know, it's cool. It's cool to
gotta
be
ride home with
involved
him,
in
too.
that dynamic. It's cool for
You're
me.
gonna suck my dick.
Fucking some
It's cool for me
RH.
to see this. It's cool for me to witness this, you know.
Witness me.
Yeah, it's really it's just been enjoyable to see a different side of you. You know,
Did
like
you untie my shoe?
oh my
Yes,
god,
I fucking untied your shoe. Like, really, I went out of
Go-
my way.
okay,
Like,
go on, sorry.
here, let me reach around and fucking untie Clint's shoe.
Can't get on my calf.
Yeah, I can't get under your calf. Don't make me act like Micah and fat shame you.
those are some serious
okay.
calves.
I do strongman.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
didn't
though.
I didn't mention that earlier.
Cameron's
We
got
did
some
strongman.
beaster calves
Yeah.
in though.
So we have a retarded friend named Cameron.
He's not retarded. He's got autism.
He's retarded. But his calves are like twice the size of yours.
Like tree stumps.
They are.
Oh, they are
like
literal
B2K's
tree
oak
stumps.
tree arms.
Yeah.
That's Cameron's calves,
Jesus.
and he has a septum piercing, like an idiot.
Yes.
Septum or scrotum?
I can't wait to have Cameron back on. We need to have him back
Yeah,
on.
we need Cameron
Like
back
a
on.
bull ring type deal where you just pull it down?
Tyler can't even reach his shoes.
All right, Micah, that is the fucking limit. Fuck yourself. I'm gonna show this for the live stream.
Shit. Let me describe. Okay, he's hands in the air. Hands in the air. He's bending forward. Oh, he just touched the floor. Oh, palms to the floor, not fingertips, palms. And he's flipping off the
Ooh,
camera.
ooh.
Specifically, Mr. Micah Taylor.
Yeah,
Or Mike
Yeah.
Taylor.
Micah, you hillbilly fuck.
Proved
Anyway, love you, Micah.
wrong.
You're one of my best friends.
Oh.
I said one of. I didn't say my best
Oh
friend.
no, I wasn't getting jealous. I was just
You were giving me that
there,
fucking
no. There
look,
was
though.
a silent pause there. You know, like whatever.
Can we end this now?
Is this the ending point?
Yeah, I kind of want to go home.
He was picking up food.
I had no idea I was
I
going to
get
be
it,
here for 2
motivation.
You
hours.
fucking bastard!
I get it. I totally get it. Motivation. Motivation always drives us further.
I feel like I've held captive here.
You can't leave until I leave.
Nope.
It's a never-ending podcast.
You are on the
Guys.
casting couch.
It's been a blast. This show has been an absolute blast. And you know, like Clint,
Well,
I've
thank
really
you.
enjoyed having you on the show.
I enjoyed myself being here.
You
I've
did
enjoyed
very well for your first
Oh,
I
podcast.
didn't do
yes,
any
definitely.
pinnacle porn, no.
I've I've definitely enjoyed seeing like the repertoire between you and Tyler, and like it's great to see. Like I don't see Tyler as much anymore because I don't work with him
Because I
anymore.
abandoned him.
Yeah, he completely
did.
abandoned me, but that's okay because he's doing better
You
now.
smell like a raccoon's asshole.
Me?
Yeah.
Dude, I can fucking smell my... I've been sweating.
I legitimately just caught a whiff.
Dude, I've been sitting here for 2.5 hours. I've been sweating every fucking minute.
Steffi just gets better. Micah says, "I would eat my words, but Tyler already has."
Oh my god.
Do you guys know Craig Dooney?
No.
Ending
Craig?
point. I don't know who you are, but yeah, we're about to end. I guess we're about done.
Yeah, you literally smell like a rotten
Dude, I've been
raccoon's
sitting here
asshole.
my nutsack has been sweating, perspiring.
I don't even know if you have a nutsack at this point. It's probably dissolved.
I know
Because of
I
the
sweat
smell.
all that shit out you gave me, so I'll probably finish this up.
The generic Funyuns.
Oh God.
They're fucking Clancy's. They're not generic. They're an Always brand. Fucking recognize.
It's Aldi, you fuck.
It's not generic. It's
Not
fucking-
everything
it's
needs to have an
Clancy's.
S
We had
attached
Yeah.
to it.
We
You
had
fucking
this instantly.
Indian.
Yeah.
Instantly, we had this fucking talk. As soon as I walk in your house, I mean generic onion rings. I'm like, those are
It doesn't
Clancy's.
stop. It doesn't stop. This has been a really laid back and fun episode.
Yeah.
I've loved it. But you know, Clint, like if you're not familiar with the show, like I like to end the show with a little saying.
Alright.
It's pretty dumb, but it's a good saying.
But
Let's hear it.
it's pretty gum. Pretty gum.
It's pretty gum.
It's pretty dumb, but you know you get it. Have you ever just like woke up at the beginning of the day, looked down at your dick, and been like, God damn, my dick looks big today. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a fucking good day.
I mean, I don't usually sleep naked. I don't.
But
You
your
don't take a
first
piss in the
your
morning?
first morning piss.
I mean, if it's not turtled all the way in,
Well, for some of us normal people, or blessed,
yeah,
My dick's really small.
like sure, yeah. I'll
Tyler,
agree,
where
I'll
are you
agree
going?
With,
I'm ending the show.
I'm going to take a piss.
I'll agree with that.
Tyler
statement.
doesn't get to end the show with us. But
Bye,
no,
Tyler.
so sometimes you wake up in the morning, you look at your dick, and whether it be like initially from being naked sleeping,
Yeah,
or you know
okay.
your first morning, you know, ritual morning piss, and you're like, God damn, my dick looks huge today. It's gonna be a good fucking day.
I think I've had that once, twice.
Yeah, you've had what we would call a big dick day,
Yeah, yeah.
and you
Depends
know,
what drugs I'm on too. You know,
yeah,
the right drugs make the right day.
that's true. I mean, I don't know personally, but I've never done anything besides beer.
It's not a drug. I guess it's a drug. I guess you can
It
classify
is.
beer. Alcohol as a drug.
It,
I'm a big advocate of speed.
yeah.
I love Adderall. I actually have a prescription to it.
Ooh.
That guy down the street, and I love it. So I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, it makes me pretty hyper, and I love it.
I got
Actually,
you.
so so I'm not gonna go about this. We're ending it, so we're gonna go into that story.
So, if you're listening, thank you for listening.
right
You can
drug.
check us out every week, every Thursday on the Journey into Comics Network on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Podbean, Stitcher Radio. Thank you for the echo
Stitcher
there,
Radio.
pal. And if you're watching, or if you want to watch, we are live on the Podcastrophe Facebook page every Tuesday, roughly around 5:30. And we're only going to add more we're going to add more content. We're going to do more streams. It's going to be fun.
If you like us, donate.
Yeah, we have a donate button. It says shop now, but it really says, if you click
On
it says
Facebook?
donate. It takes you to a PayPal donate. And you can, if you want, you can donate any amount of money to us. We accept it, obviously. And that helps us towards more gear, better gear, being able to get merchandise for you guys.
Travel and
travel.
experience cool stuff.
So we can talk about it here on the show. And it's completely voluntary. You don't have to do it. It's up to you. It just helps us out, you know?
That's all I have to say about that.
And Journey into Comics, we also have a Patreon account where you can donate $1 and get early access to every episode as soon as it's ready for you to
Fuck off, Micah.
donate food. And if you pay $3, you get early access plus bonus
can't read that
content.
here.
And you know we're
It's a food bank or what?
we're thinking about changing around the tiers a bit, adding a $5 tier. I don't know what's gonna happen there, but shit's gonna happen. So
Shout out
keep
to
an eye
Clint
out.
for being the person that donated $20 a month
Yes.
for months.
for months.
I finally
plural.
cut it out. I was like, oh shit, I'm still
He cut us off.
You should donate again.
I probably will.
You should donate directly to Podcastrophe since we have it now.
Yeah, I was donating to like a slew of podcasts through Patreon. I was like, oh, there's like
We will eventually have our own Patreon, but right now we just have a donate to PayPal button.
that works too. I mean,
And there is a button on the donate thing to make it a recurring thing if you so wish.
that's what I hit, and I forgot about it. And, yeah, and I was like, oh,
That's the thing about Patreon; it's automatically recurring.
yeah.
But Patreon's such a cool site. You know, it allows like people like us, people like other artists and creators to not only make money from their fans, but connect with their fans and give fans specifically things that they want.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
If you guys want to donate to me, I'm saving up for a metal detector. I'm actually going to be trying to find some
hitting
of the
up the dunes.
some of the hidden treasures of Indiana. It's actually pretty interesting.
no, that it actually is.
Be on my channel here soon.
Is there anything you want to plug? Like, what's your
Yeah,
channel?
plug your show.
So my
Clint.
my YouTube channel is called Chase Thrifts, and I also have another YouTube channel called Chase Lifts. So I do strongman, and I also do strongman. I'm at one channel, and then I also do all the other antics and shit I do on the other channel.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I do a lot of different adventures, and I'm being dead serious. I'm gonna buy a metal detector, and I'm going out. There's a lot of hidden treasures of Indiana, like gangsters that would rob trains and shit, and like there's a lot of myths. So that's my next little step in my journey, just to fuck around and try to find some of this buried treasure. I think it'd be pretty fun.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I'm buying more storage units tomorrow. There's a giant fucking auction in Indianapolis, so check out my channel for anything I find.
Let us know if you find anything that we could
Oh my
possibly
gosh.
use.
I find just about anything you think of. So I don't know if you watched my last episode where I bought a $5 unit and I pulled out about $1,000 in designer clothes that price tags on
Wow.
them. So one of them was a $700 rabbit fur coat.
Ooh.
So that's where I got all my funding
If you
from.
find any more tentacle porn, let me know.
I will let you know.
That would be much appreciated.
I also have a Windows 2000 computer that probably has cynical porn on it. You can have. You can view it in its natural state of Windows 2000.
Yes. Yes. Tyler wants to pluck a chicken, Micah says.
Jesus Christ, it's never ending.
It's never ending.
Yeah. Check out my channel. I don't have an Instagram. I just have a regular Facebook with
You should get an Instagram.
with my close friends. I don't like add everyone I see on Facebook. I usually will delete your fucking requests if you send me and I don't know you. I only have like 300 Facebook friends for a reason. 'Cause-
I'm adding you.
What's that?
I'm adding you.
All right, I'll add you since I met you in person, but
Appreciate it.
I have a very strict vetting process. I'm very popular, and I get requests every day. I am the best Facebook person, as my Donald Trump.
I'm the best.
I was about to say that was a
I
good
am-
Donald Trump
I am the
impression.
best.
He's in some fucking heat right now,
Yeah.
but you can
Yeah,
check that
it's all
on.
bullshit.
You can check that out on the Poor Report.
Yeah.
I think it's all for the media, but I don't follow politics. I don't give a fuck.
Keep an eye
so-
on the Poor Report, folks. We might have a special guest coming up on the Poor Report.
Oh
in
yeah,
the next
you
couple
might.
Months.
You might have a special guest.
special guest.
Because he's fat, Tyler says. Or Micah
Micah
says. Alcohol. Hashtag.
Let's be done.
But
Let's be done. All right.
invite me back sometime.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd love to have you back
definitely. Definitely. This has been very enjoyable. So, once again, this is Podcastrophe. Check us out every Tuesday, roughly around 5:30 on Facebook Live, or every Thursday on all the podcasting stations, such as Podbean, Stitcher Radio, Google Play Music, iTunes, Spotify. So, that is all. That is all. Thank you, Tyler.
I'm done.
You're an awesome co-host. I miss you so much at work. But
Aw, it's-
you know, before we end it, I had an interesting conversation with
So
Joe
this is it?
and Laura today.
I say goodbye.
You know I have to go home and watch this 2.5 hours.
What?
just 'cause
Yes.
I gotta watch myself.
I get it. So we had an interesting conversation. I said something along the lines of, someone's like, "Do you miss Tyler more, or are you happier that Doris is gone?" I was like, I miss Tyler, but I'm more happy that Doris is gone because
It kind of hurts me.
The thing is, though, you know, I still get you.
Yeah.
I still get you.
You're not wrong.
Every Tuesday and whenever we want to hang out.
I texted Cameron yesterday and I told him that I missed him.
I know I was
said,
working
I
with
miss
him.
You more.
I was working with him when he said that. He's like, Tyler just texted me and he said he missed me.
Oh my god.
But no, so like I don't need to miss you because I see you still regularly. You're still my best friend.
Yeah.
And
that's me.
Doris being
Still
gone.
your best friend.
Doris being gone is such a weight off of all of our shoulders. There's no it's such a less tense atmosphere.
Minus Eddie.
Eddie wasn't actually bad today.
This whole time I didn't even realize that it said Panda Pool on it, and I'm kind of mad. I just now saw that.
We're done. We're done. This is 2.5 hours. We're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Guys,
Panda
thank you
Pool.
for listening. Please tune in every Tuesday and Thursday. Audio for Thursday, video live for Tuesday. Drunk.
Bye.
Bye. Please make every day a big dick day. Bye, guys.
Woke up this morning with my dick in my hand. Girlie's to the right of me, just like I planned. It's gonna be a big dick day. 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 Big dick day. It's gonna be a big dick day. It's gonna be a big dick day. It's gonna be a big